Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Epic Fumble, where we are at officially our total year of streaming, so episode 52, titled Airshipping a Goliath Back Home.
Oh, look at this. Airshipping people.
Can we strap Dawn to like an hovercraft? So he's kinda
Hovercraft?
like- yes. You're just balancing like this on ropes.
So you're telling me for the chat we need a new option. They don't want ships anymore. We need airships.
Airships. It's okay. Dark Knight, aka Viv, sent me full YouTube videos of how shipping works in stories and how to mastercraft the kind of ships that people want. And even the one that they don't want will happen eventually.
Ships as like relationships or travel stuff.
Shipping
those
people
dos?
together.
Okay. Again, like not the Amazon shipping kind.
No. But
Okay.
but the
Aw.
title of this episode is
Okay.
Amazoning Dawnbringer.
Dope. Prime
Look,
Day.
Look, everything is airdroppable at least once, including Dawnbringer,
Yes, please. I want to see that. That's canon.
but possibly only once.
Only once.
The rule for falling damage in 5th edition, it's maximum of 20d6. So,
There you go.
might survive.
Yeah,
That's
Dom
a
could
lot of
survive
damage.
that. Dom could survive that.
As long as you have 120 of health.
Which I don't.
Hey, it could be low rolls, you know.
Yeah, it'd be a roll of the dice, to say the
Okay.
least.
So,
We need
a
over
really
60.
awesome thing happened today. The announcement, we are actually launching a new campaign, not next Tuesday, because I'm streaming on DM Cravat, and in the other Tuesday, it's our session 0 for Call of the Netherdeep, from the adventure from Critical Role. So, we're launching, and Xan, one of my player, have commissioned his art piece. Their art piece, sorry.
It's so pretty.
From Chuck, that is usually on the Oddities D&D. And it is a fine piece of a kobold that it
So
is.
So squishy.
good. The style
like-
is amazing.
I like the squishy. He's my
Yes.
friend Squishy.
So that, and our French campaign is going well with our friends of DM Cravat, mostly bunch of players from there. So yeah, that's my announcements. I had some problem with the merch stuff. I have to put all the quality of image properly for the merch that we're launching soon enough. But until then, our Mavericks here. Just small recap. There was a part of a shopping. Sorry, there's too much shop and ship lately in my vocabulary. There was a little bit of shopping with Yvonne's Fairway. That is a hoarder slash trader for magic items and all the stuff. So, Iska had a bit of fun dealing with a colorful individual, if I can say it like that. And during this time, Don was working on his armor. He got his teacher worried because he had some news from an old friend from his old tribe, that some fiendish creatures actually put the hand on both him and his sister, hopping north with the clan. And the thing that is troubling our Dawnbringer is that he is the one to receive a sending message. with the her of the situation, Pickled saw the distress in her student behavior, and pulled out a favor that she had. And since Dawn was living in mountains, kind of far from every freaking things living in this world, our Mavericks are now going on a ride on an airship. So, I know our Luna was not there because she was saving people up north, but now we have her back. So, welcome to you, Meg. We missed you.
I
Always.
miss you guys too.
Always.
Squeak.
Yeah, boy.
I had so much coffee. What's up?
Best thing. How to truly become Luna. The coffee.
Coffee and pineapples.
Yeah, that's true.
I also I bought a cotton candy machine. That's all I'm
What?
gonna say. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun, y'all.
That
Cotton
needs to
co-
have like maple sugar put in it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought
yeah.
about it. I can use hard candies.
Oh,
So
yeah.
shit's about to begin.
So, with the Mavericks coming, well, like I said the last time, you were on the deck at the top of the mountain, where dozens of gnomes hookshot the large boat that it was falling into the air and pull it back on the deck. And one of them had a little chit chat with your mentor, Don, and they will have dinner together. But this little gnome is not the captain of this ship. A large figure is coming from the side of the ship. You only see a shadow from where it is. And you see a large fellow. Horny. Since I had to do some things with my eye, I have a new species to my D&D Beyond, so I had to build one. Let me show you this beautiful... It is a minotaur.
Big cow.
With a large steam machine up his back, and like when it just landed, there's the large piece of wood that just land on the deck. Like, who's coming up?
I mean, his horns are more majestic than mine. I'm troubled.
You have more horns. It's okay.
We are the ones, myself and my party.
You are the one called Dawnbringer?
That would be correct.
Alright. And he looks around. Are we to leave immediately?
If at all possible, yes.
Alright. You can put up your stuff up down the first deck. Down there. You will be there for about 48 hours. That's the estimation. But the thing is, you won't be going straight to the mountains. Because the condition of the weather is actually too hazardous for my ship. Is that
Okay.
alright with you?
That is acceptable, yes.
Alright then. So, put up your stuff, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna grab my favorite piece of food from here. Alright?
Which would you be happen to be with?
It is pieces of cavern beetles that are living here. They're pretty great. They're a bit like there's a natural spice in it.
Interesting.
Or it's maybe the acid in their system. It's not the same thing, but hey, who would mind it when it's so tasty? And you see the large Minotaur just walking down. Minotaurs are not large. Are they? Are they large?
No, they are not.
No, they're
They're
medium.
very tall.
They're
think the
really tall, like
monsters are-
Goliath, and large on the size, but they're not taking large squares.
Correct.
So he's
Yeah,
going down the deck,
The large side of medium is what they are.
and when it just passed next to you, Don, you just hear a of pressure coming out of his steam backpack. Huh. Don't worry, it will not explode. It is only helping me walking around because my old bones are kind of tired.
I understand. No return valve. Good safety procedure.
Exactly. I see that you learned well from this little pickle. And you see that he's poking her with his wrench on his arm, and like this pickle's like, remove this from my face. All right. So be careful, Don, eh? I
I
don't
will
want you
be
to
as
fall
careful as
from this
possible.
ship before you arrive.
Hmm. Yes. I do not think this armor is rated for that kind of impact.
You have one ready for this?
It is a theoretical armor.
Sometimes you're scaring me, you know that?
One must always progress.
This is true. This is true. I will not argue about that. And thank you, Burley. I'll use it a bit later for the check. So, you will be. She goes to your knee because that's the height that she has, and she just like hug it on the side and like, be careful in Isk, Luna, in Erin. You have the responsibility to bring him back to me. All right?
We'll do our best.
Of
I know he's a
course.
big boy, but even big boy needs help.
I don't think I should be responsible for anything, but okay. Try my best.
You're more trustworthy than you make it look.
I know it's exhausting. It's very counterintuitive.
To look like you're not reliable?
No, to be reliable is the counterintuitive thing.
You'll do fine, Luna. She just pinch you on the on the side, on you with your armor. So, goodbye, everyone, and have a safe travel.
Thank you.
Take care, teacher.
I will. And wear that harness well, Heron. I want you
Yes.
back in one piece too. And I want that harness back too.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I want to
and-
be back in One Piece as well.
When we come back from this adventure, we want to hear about that dinner that we're going to have tonight.
Yes, it might be a thing that I'll talk about it when you'll be back, okay?
Alright.
Bye! And you see the gnome just a bit further, he's like, yeah, that dinner is gonna be nice. It's like, don't worry about me, I've seen worse. As she's walking past him and just continue her way back to our big shop back down in this beautiful city. So, when you go to load on the boat, you're taking your backpacks and all, going upwards, straight on the deck, and you see multiple people. You see every kind of humans, even an halfling is there. and a couple of other people running around to be prepping the ship to actually stay in a hovering position because it is kind of demanding for the system, all the systems, and there is a pressure, a pressure door that you have to lift, and you just like. There's a human fellow like, "Are you going on the lower deck?"
Yes.
No.
Oh
No.
no.
First deck is where our things are.
There's 3 deck. And you are at 0 technically. You would have to go to first since the first down there.
Ah. My nautical and airship knowledge is sparing.
Don't
yes.
worry. It is not the everyday ship.
Is there a view on the first deck?
There is when you saw actually when it landed, you see that there is bubble like glass bubbles on the sides to go and see on the side. Yes. Yes, you'll be able to see outside if that's what you're asking for.
Yeah. Okay. And if anything, I guess we're welcome to come back on ground zero.
Oh yes, it's just we're dropping your stuff because I guess you won't sleep
Okay.
on the first deck here. It's not safe. You
Good
sleep
to know.
here. If you
You
sleep
can
here and
see that-
the ship just go whoops, you could like.
Isk is already nervous about all the transport things so far, and like knowing that she's gonna be up in the air, and it's saying like, oh, it's not gonna be safe on this floor. Oh,
That if you stay on the first one, everything's gonna be fine.
yes.
You'll only bump on the walls if it tangles on the sides. You won't fall down. And you see that he's trying to turn a large wheel, and you hear it, and you just, and there's a little bit of steam that just, and the door. Help him because the door seems to be heavy, and it just stand up, and there is stairs going on the first deck.
Isk, do you want to tie yourself to me? If you're scared, I have my claws, and I can help you stay steady.
I'll try to manage first, but I'll think of the offer though.
I really don't mind. I have my claws, you know. It has good grip.
Or I can just hold tight like this onto you, and she just like hug you from the back.
You smell like lilacs.
Oh.
It's nice.
Thank you. I had to shower this morning after what Don put me through.
It's nice.
All right.
Yes.
Let's proceed.
Thank you.
Agreed.
All right. So after when you're all the way in, you see that there it is bunk beds that seems to be fixed on the ceiling and on the floor that might come in handy. And you see that there is kind of a net on the side of your bed, like
For
for the tangling motions.
the incline, yes.
So who
Everything.
doesn't have a rope to tie yourself down at night?
You actually see when there's the bed, it's all single beds, so it's not a large one. But there is kind of leather straps that you can on each side that you can buckle yourself up.
That's not where my brain went. I like leather straps. All right. Okay.
Good job, Meg. Good job. Way to keep your head out of the gutter.
To buckle yourself up to not fall down, Meg.
Yes, yes.
I've
I
been-
like your idea on it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Honestly,
we can.
I like
Yes.
my brain. It's fine. I'm gonna keep it.
Oh god.
This is a nice ship.
It is. It is a nice ship. And you are there's the Lacos. The Captain Lacos is coming back on the ship. And he seems to have a kind of a hard time to speak properly, but everything's working fine in there. So there's no problem. So, as you're going on the ship and you just say, unhooks everything. And you just see all the members of the ship just like unhooks. And they throw it back, and they're all just all reeled in the mechanism that used it for lunch at first. And there's the gnomes and other people on the deck that are saying, waving goodbye. And there's just the one with the who actually had the dinner with Pickle is like, try to come back in one piece, or she'll be pissed. And you know that she will go fetch you in hell for this.
Oh, good. We might have to go there. Anyways.
Well, the good news is we have an exit door, if anything.
I missed one session and we're going to hell? What the fuck?
That's true. I have to go to the underworld. Not the same. Still shitty, but not the same.
It's not the same.
Not quite.
One's got a little bit more fire to it.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like a good fire?
True.
I'm trying. Probably Joan of Arc.
I mean,
I'm sure she loved fires up until
Up
few
until the
moments.
moment, you know. I'm sorry, that was very niche.
that can be summed up in everything was fine until it really wasn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
I usually enjoy the screams, but I guess it's not for everybody.
I mean, let's not get into that. Get your head out of the gutter.
Leather straps and screams. That's the name of tonight's episode, after all.
Should have renamed that, yeah.
Like,
Our 50-second
Apparently-
episode. Letter, straps, and screams.
It's gonna be very BDSM friendly.
yep. Apparently, despite the fact that we're in an airship, we're managing to get into the gutter.
Can you imagine the pleasure room in the airship, though?
I can.
Oof.
There's
Depends on
no
who designed
bottom
it.
and up, you know? It's just a circle.
And if the ship is fast enough going down, we can just float and
There you go. Some
anti-gravity
NASA shit.
excitement. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a really dangerous maneuver to do so.
Yeah.
It seems exciting though. One day I'll try.
Not with me.
Die. You know?
And as you're going, there's just it's kind of loudy, even if you're in the sky in nature, because there's just a propulsion system. It's like, and they're really large at the back of the ship. It just propels the ship, and you're now leaving Stinkle Whittleton. A really short stop for Don to be home to go see his real home. Well, not necessarily
oh,
real, but
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
My birth home.
yes.
this.
That's accurate.
Yes. So, let's lower Lacos just a bit here. And you are from here, and you're moving.
Reliving all my Skies of Arcadia fantasies.
And you already see in the first day that there is really different panorama from the height that you are, because you see the green forests and hills on your left, and right under it is the separation when there's this forest is getting snowy, and when you're going above the lake, but not the lake, but the bay, right under you, part of it is iced, and the rest of water. So, being at the same spot, but at the height that you are, you all see this. It is not a view that you're used to. It's kind of magnificent and weirding out because it is high. You're not used to high altitude, except for Dawn. That is actually really at ease in these moments.
This is nice.
Watch him one day get propulsion from his armor so he can fly like Iron Man. I'm waiting for that to happen.
Should we like engrave like I'm dumb on the back and he's never gonna know?
Nah, his suit is too smart.
Oh, let me
There's
see.
like 3 intelligences in that suit.
Everything is falling apart.
Look, even if we assume I can give the suit half my intelligence, that's 10. It's a
Yeah.
smart suit.
Imagine there's you, the suit, and the skull. It's like 3 different intelligences.
It's gonna
Skull's
become
pretty
like
smart,
my
too.
robot.
Skull has, I think, at least 10 of intelligence last I checked.
I think so, yeah.
It's smarter than certain person. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go recheck now because I'm curious.
What's the wisdom on it?
Skull, where's... There he is, through. Int and wisdom of 10.
Fuck off!
Oh no, he's wiser than you.
Through is wiser than...
Not okay with this. I'm just gonna make
How
some
much
cotton candy and
strength on
forget.
that thing?
Strength, yeah, that 4.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh,
Yes!
we're good. 8, baby, 8.
Look,
Are you
8.
8?
18.
How are you?
Yes.
Fuck, okay.
look,
The
Yeah.
only
it's 2
reason
dump
you
stats.
think that Aaron is strong is because he's shapeshifting.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah,
his strength
Skull's not
goes up.
strong.
Because, like, first of all, I'd like to say that my wisdom is now 10. Thank you very much. All right? So,
Ah,
Girl,
and
yes.
my strength is 10. So, there's that.
You're the best.
look,
Thank you.
if it makes you
I
feel
appreciate
better,
it.
I'm sure you have higher charisma than the Skull.
Depends. What's his charisma?
7.
Okay, yes, I have a charisma of 16.
There you go.
I could
She's so
be
cute.
a warlock and you wouldn't know.
Whoa.
That is
You
true.
guys don't know.
Are you a warlock?
That's true. I've
You
never
know
seen
that-
the character sheet.
You know that the only person who's ever asked is Marie?
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I just answered by, you don't know if I'm a warlock. Who's got some secrets now, Bert?
I'm guessing you.
I guess.
I
No,
guess.
not really, but I guess. But not really, though.
Look, it wouldn't be the first time I've played with someone who didn't answer honestly what their character sheet was for the entire game. I had a friend who
Oh.
was playing in one of my games who actually made a second character sheet just to hide what he actually was.
Nice. I can appreciate that. Well, in fairness, you know that Luna's whole personality is bullshitting, so
That much we know by now.
yes.
Don't know
That's
what you're
not a secret.
talking about.
Yes, I'm super honest.
Absolutely.
I'm still thinking she's a princess of the Ted accent.
She might be.
I might be.
So,
Ah.
while you're trying on this airship, you see that it's not for nothing that the Minotaur Lakos is having a large helmet with goggles, and you see that there is the leather piece that he's just strapping up to his mouth. And if you stay on the first deck, please don't stay for more than an hour, because it's going to get you exhausted because of the altitude. I think your Goliath friend will be okay, but for the rest, be careful. And you see that he's just putting up his mask and strapping it, and just like you'd see a tube going to his steam backpack in the back.
On the first or ground zero?
On ground zero, you have to go
Okay.
on the first to be safe for travel, because every hour that you spend in high altitude count as 2 hours of travel. So if you stay for more than 8 hours, you're making a Constitution saving throw per hour because of the lack of air and everything, and you're making a Constitution saving throw to get exhaustion levels.
I don't think Aaron needs more exhaustion.
No, I don't need any more. I'm good. I will spend a few minutes just enjoying the wind, the air, the view, but then I will go rest.
And as you go up in the air, the ship at first you thought it would really move quickly, like have a huge feeling of that. But you see that there is are you the kind of guy, Don, that would be looking on the side of the ship? Okay.
Yep.
You see that on the large balloon above the ship, there is metal pieces that seems to be just more on the outside of it that have no proper purpose, except with the link with the one at the bottom. And because you see other two large pieces of metal, and one thing that you're an intelligent guy, so you just like grab a bolt of your usual tinkering and drop it, and you see that it just and it sticks to it, so it's a large magnet. So it is a system of magnets between the balloon and the lower part of the ship that is keeping it stable. So it is still moving like a real ship would be balancing into the air, but it is not the same. It is not too much as you were expecting to be at first.
Magnetic lock to serve as stabilization. Fascinating.
And this is where you know that Don is really enthusiastic about something. He's saying something positive about something. But we also know that our Goliath has something else on his mind. So, yes.
I might be trying to, keep my mind busy. Maybe. You don't know.
Would make sense.
And at first, everything are most of the people staying on the first deck for the whole trip, or you are going on deck zero? I know that Aaron, you said that you were hanging out on the ground zero to enjoy the wind and all that.
Yeah,
so
just
it would
a
be
bit,
an
yeah.
hour, and the 2 hours would be it would count as 2 hours. So you would be going on the lower deck to stay.
I'll probably use my time wisely on the ground zero to enjoy the sunset.
Oh, that's a nice one.
I'm actually gonna go at night to look at the stars.
Aww. Yes,
Yes.
because the last night that you were having in Stinkle Whittleton was a bit starless.
Mm-hmm. Makes me claustrophobic. I don't like it.
Aww.
I need stars.
And as you are, let me just lower the music a bit. Here it is. Good. And the first day of traveling is pretty simple. Lakos seems to be a good pilot of all this, and at some point he goes on the ground one to actually meet you and like actually go eat a piece because traveling can be exhausting, especially with the strong wind on the upper deck. So he's going back. So, what are you going to do in the Goliath Mountain? Are you just going back home?
I have some family affairs to settle.
Oh, I understand the hurry then. It's usually imported stuff.
That is correct.
And since you're little pickle student, I guess that you are an artificer yourself, guessing by your armor. Huh?
That is correct. Yes.
It is quite a piece you've made. May I take a look?
You may. It is freshly built. Still being tested.
Alright. And you see that he turns something on his leather helmet. And you just see Lance coming from the back of his head and like. And you see some inscription writing down on the in the lenses like.
He's got a scouter.
This seems to be interesting. Oh, I'll take a look at it better after dinner. And he goes next to Iskin like, I grabbed some of the beetles more if you want to taste it. Like, it's a bit crispy, but still good.
You know what? I've never had any. I'm curious. Let's try.
Alright. And you're going, and you see the crew. The crew seems to be a big working family. Like, even, like, you see adults that are, like, fighting like children would do around a table at dinner. And they were doing so until Lakos is coming into the room. And as he's getting in, he's like, tapping the wrench on the floor. Hey! We have guests. Have manners for once. Sorry, we don't take passengers usually.
It's alright. Really.
Quite fine.
We're usually going to the island in the middle of everything for Stinkle Whittleton.
What's on that island?
These are the mines of Kersilos.
Great.
So we're usually bringing out the stuff back. Sorry, like I said, the pieces of beetles are a bit and it is pretty basic food. What you could find like really quick. It's not rations, but it's close to. It's mostly all the thing that you can find in a ration put into a stew.
At least it's warm.
It's cooked. Yeah.
It is warm, and yes, it tastes great. But the piece of the beetle that you talked about, it doesn't look good. Like, at first sight, you see that it is. You could give me a nature check.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna do an investigation on something about it for sure. All right.
All right, 19. This kind of beetles are not that they're not. How could I say? They're edible. That's what you know. The thing is that yes, the blood in their system is pretty acidic. So the spice that he's talking about is actually the blood getting like burning.
Melting in your mouth.
Yeah, melting your mouth and not melting in your mouth. That's the difference.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah. Not in your mouth and all the
But
flowing. Yeah.
when it's well cooked, usually the acid does not damage your inner system. It just have that kind of spice in it.
An aggressive
is
pineapple.
you eating it raw or cooked?
Right now it's raw.
Da.
Okay. So I didn't catch what's your
Yes.
name.
My name is Captain Lagos. Nice to
Lagos.
meet you.
Yes. Oh, all right. So, Captain, I've heard about those beetles before. Have you ever tried to eat them cooked?
I must say that I put it in the stew sometime, and it's lessened the burning sensation in my mouth. But no, usually I take it raw. That's how I like it.
It's too bad. I used to
I
have
don't
a
have
friend
a sensitive stomach, even with DHs. The bones are fragile now, but not the stomach inside.
Good for you. It's too bad because I used to have a friend who was a really good cook, and maybe he would have been able to offer you a new, different flavor from it. But I'll have a bite your way then.
All right. That I can. You see that he breaks the the paw of the kind of beetle, and I go, cook this part for the madam.
No, I said I would try your way.
Yes, but I still have most of the pieces intact. But you said that you wanted it cooked too, so I just making it cook. Steam it.
Even better.
Steam it. And he's like, steam? And you see it at the far back, there is a kitchen. But this kitchen it's steam work. So all the heat coming out from it is mostly steam that are... And you just, okay. And you see the psst coming out of it. Opening the door, shove it in there, lock it back.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, we have to reuse properly the energy we're using, so that's how we do it around here.
You make a point. Fair point. In this room, what kind of races are there?
Every kind. There, and Lacos seems to have picked, not that it's on purpose, but there's none. There's no two. There's no two humans. There's no two halflings. There's no two elves. It's every single one of the species are all around. So there's a tiefling. Seems to have an Azamar. Seems to have every different kind of.
He has every species on the big ship.
On the big ship.
Cool.
So. Yeah, it's really all different kind of person, and they're all working all together. Like, so, what are you expecting to find in the mountains? Have you already been there? And he's looking at the other lads that is not Dawn. Well, you don't look like one who would go outside. No offense, madam. Yes, he's pointing at you.
What do you mean? How come I don't look like an outgoing person?
I think it's the dress. Well, your sisters look to be a bunch of adventurers. Am I right?
To quote my friend here, that would be correct.
Yes, sir.
What is the name of your merry bunch?
The Maverick legacy?
Exactly.
You have to work on the confidence tone, little one.
Well, then, if I have to say it, then I should work on the reputation instead of the confidence, I think.
Whoa! Wait a second. I've heard about that.
Uh-oh.
Aren't you the one who blew up Trenselhoff?
No,
It is settled?
his name is Morningstar.
Don't worry about that. Well, I'm the one blowing it up in a month around.
Ah.
I like you.
Well, war's coming, and they're paying really, 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 really well for me to use my ship.
Understandable.
Yes, it's courageous of you.
Well, I won't go near the World Hammer, but the part of the city that is outside seems to be a fair target for bombing.
You know that's the very unimportant part of the city, right?
Yes, but you can also bombard the outside of the mountain so the rock falls in.
Certainly a strategy.
But the thing is that also Drenselhoff developed some artillerism themselves, so there might be some problem for a flying target like me.
Is there any way to shield this thing?
I'm working on it. A prototype of some sort.
Ever thought of
There's some
sending
mechanical defense activating if we're getting attacked, but we should be good.
Ever thought of painting it the color of sky?
The color of the sky?
Mm-hmm.
The paint would only... How can I say? I like the natural kind of things. If it's metal, it looks metal. If it looks wood, it looks wood. I don't see for the artifice of not being seen.
Oh,
Don, could you build one of these on a smaller scale?
As I've said, I'm not the most familiar with airships. Given time, diagrams, blueprints, resources, I'm sure I could figure my way around it.
A small one for the Mavericks could be useful for our travels.
The problems with a small version would be the stability of it, because if you have a small balloon, you are more entwined to have problems with the wind.
That is true.
That is why my version, it is not my first one. My first ones are not of this world anymore because of crashes. You know, prototype. You have to test some things.
Yeah, but if you know
Always.
someone who has limited control of the wind, that could help stabilize things.
Yes, but that would need constant work, and people run out of magical energy sometimes.
Short trips then.
You can also buy horses.
Yes, but flying is so much fun.
Oh, for that I totally get you. So, you are eating dinner with all these bunch of lads, and you see through the bubbles. Yes, I'm kind of proud of this ship because it is not only your airship.
no.
You've seen the large door on the first deck, well, on the ground zero, right? It is
Yes, in passing.
pressurized. And since we have also a propelling system with the pulse and everything going forwards, I also built it to go underwater.
That is impressive.
A submarine as well.
Yes. It helps to... I built it to resist all the pressure of everything going.
Don, more and more, this would be so useful for us as a group.
Do you know how much it costs, little one?
That is the issue. This is a grand undertaking.
The
Could we go into
materials
what-
are around 200,000 gold. For the materials and not the expertise of crafting it.
Mm.
and took around 4 years to put it all up.
Oh snap!
Prototypes.
Yeah. Well, maybe once the Maverick Guild is built, in a couple of years, maybe a long-term project.
Could be possible. Well, you're now in contact with one who can help you with this.
This is true. Having a knowledgeable consultant is always useful.
And what is your specialty, Dawnbringer?
Mine lies in armors,
Oh, I get
versatile
it now.
weapon systems.
And weapon systems. You might be interested, and you just hear a loud coming from the upper deck, and you just see little trumpets coming out of the ceiling, like, and someone is screaming inside there, "Captain, we're under attack! Come on deck!"
What?
And it is around 7 at night, but they're like, you would be going outside when the sun is setting, but not maybe in the right timing that you would be going.
Well, I guess I'll enjoy the sunset tomorrow morning then.
The sunset tomorrow morning.
Or the sunrise, sorry. Sunrise.
Yeah,
Comment.
we're like,
You're
what?
like, girl, are you okay?
Yes.
Are you been poisoned?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
And it's late.
Captain, what are your defenses?
So you see
Need help.
the Minotaur just like, all right, all hands on deck, going to fight. And he put his leather mask. You'll see at top what defenses are there.
Okay, so I guess we're going to Allons-y.
Yes.
Are we going or are we waiting until it's over?
We should go see. Stay out of the way of their own defenses if necessary. But just in case.
I thought today was the day off. We're going on vacation.
Yesterday was
We've
the day
been
off.
off on a couple days yet, but we prefer to sleep, so.
So, let's activate
Yep,
the
boy.
airship map.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dun, dun, da-da-dun, dun, da-da-da-da.
Just a little annoyed. I wanted us to have like face masks, you know.
Goddamn air pirates.
What is this?
So, let me just change everything. So, as you're going out, he's like, defense system! And you see that he's pulling a lever. And you see large pieces of wood going up and just falling on the sides. And you see large nets deploying on the sides. So, it helps if anyone would be falling from the ship to catch
Nice.
them back. And you see a large metal rod coming out at the front of the ship. And it is expanding, and metal rings are. And you see electricity getting channeled through it, like. So it's a really large electric coil that seems to be useful.
Well.
We're
Okay.
gonna fry you and eat you.
Right before we start this, I want to be sure. I guess I was able to recover from my early training with the rest I had during the day, right?
You had a short rest. You can click on short rest. You didn't
Cool.
like the thunder punch you had?
I mean,
You weren't resistant to thunder?
It left a mark on my ego.
That's insulting.
okay, another question.
And short
since-
rest heal your ego?
So,
Okay.
Fred,
Yes.
since we're in a moving ship, is
Yes.
it gonna be moving during the fight?
No, it is a stationary while it is. Well,
Okay, so that's-
what do you mean?
Like,
You
let's
mean
say I
if you
cast
cast Call
Moonlight
Lightning and
or
Moonlight,
Moon-
yes, you
yeah.
would have to catch up because it's going faster. It's going at just 60 feet per round.
Okay.
Towards in a direction. So yes, you have to
Okay.
calculate that.
Perfect.
In a what can? And you see when you're getting out of all that, like there's a large crane in there, and one thing is the wyvern that are coming up from left and right.
Oh,
And
look
you
at
just
the
hear the
wyverns.
in the far distance.
Our
I
old
was
friends.
talking
They're so
about the
cute.
same thing we hide from to not be eaten.
Yeah.
In the mountain, and there's 4 of them now.
Yep.
Well, we wanted to adopt one.
Maybe one.
Maybe we
But-
can convince it to be our friend this time.
Yeah, deal with Aaron about that.
She's like, nah.
All
Get
right.
to use the new toy.
I love that
This is
music.
very Western, you know? Like, I can feel like people coming up on the horses, even
I know,
though they're
right?
flying. I'm like, yeah.
Well, those are kind of flying horses.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Just need the little hats. Howdy, madame.
Yes.
Give me a
Do we
sec.
see-
Putting your
do we-
tokens.
Do we see people on the wyverns, or it's just wyverns?
It's just wyverns.
At least.
It's only nature attacking us.
Okay, it's not so bad.
It's not working yet.
Because I mean, a wyvern plus a rider, that's kind of dangerous, too, you know.
It's true.
Yeah.
Why it doesn't want to work? Okay, everything's there.
Yeah, I see us.
Good. I'll just refresh Foundry to be sure, because you know Foundry is not something stable. Just to be sure. Oh, come on. You can do it. Don't do this to me in combat. Oh, fine. I'll do it myself.
What's up?
Not even sure what he's doing.
It restarted the whole thing. So here it is. Here, opening the second one. Everything should be fine. Alright, we're back on track. Music. Is the music coming back? Yes, it is. So, Mavericks here. Adding them to initiative. Adding Captain to the initiative.
Holy shit!
My boy! Yes!
I be moving. I be positively
Holy
moving.
mother.
You're not last this time.
It's
Mm-mm.
impressive, Madon.
Oh
Just a-
yeah!
Rare occurrence.
Alright. So,
Recalculate
for
this
technical thing, the electric coil is usable as a range melee attack and also as a range spell attack. You can use your magic energy to shoot with it.
Ooh, and
But I'm
what's the
guessing we
damage?
probably have to go over there.
But you would have to go to the coil in there to be able to use it. And the way of the range martial is because when you are inside the metal tube, there is a like a railing, then you have a crossbow that is actually turning all around, and the person can be inside and take the crossbow and aim with it from inside, and the coil goes in this direction. So,
What's
Nice.
the damage
Nice.
with it?
you
Like
don't
that.
know, you would have to try it.
Shoot something and find out.
So who wants to try?
But technically, it's a crossbow, so I would have proficiency with it.
You would have proficiency with it. Alright.
And we can use our spell casting too, so
Motherfuckers.
we all have proficiency in it, right?
Oh, really?
Yes, exactly. Everybody would shoot at their maximum.
Oh, that's sick. Let's fuck shit up.
Let's fuck shit up. So, we are starting with Dawnbringer, which is not a usual thing to
Yay.
do.
Oh man.
All right, so our enemies are these guys, all the way out there. So I'm gonna go ahead, open up by using my defensive field. Give myself my good old 7 of temp HP.
Activating defense system. Sorry, it's actually saying it out loud. Activating defensive field.
Ah, yes, the good old speaking armor. And then I'm gonna 1,
Pick
2,
a box.
3, 4. There's 2 there. 5, 6. Yeah, go there for now.
All
Central
right.
position.
And
I'm good.
Are you doing something with your action?
Mm. Wait a minute. What's the range of my things? Not used to ranged combat anymore. I punch things nowadays. There's a wyvern in my range. Then I will.
Ooh, yeah. So you can shoot, my boy. What are you shooting?
I'm going to fire off a firebolt.
Ooh.
Which
Shoot it.
So now with the fancy armor, going to lift up my red gauntlet, and the little door's gonna open and whoop, cannon's gonna extend and fire. Yeah, my boy.
Nice.
Nice.
For a 24, and it hits. Which one was it? The upper left one?
This one, I think. Come on. Upper left. Yeah, I'm
All right.
not managing the thing, but anyway.
This one.
Ha. Yes.
For
Ooh.
13
For that.
fire damage.
Hell yeah.
And it is getting injured, but still working. So it is Lacos time. And you see while he's maneuvering the ship, he's not moving, but you see that he's cranking up a lever, and you see a trapdoor next to the wheel, and just like propel something in the air, and he grabs it. And you see a musket, and he turns to the one to his left and take a shot. No one take more ship.
Yeah. Ooh.
For 8 piercing damage. Not much, but still. Ooh. And you see that the rifle is actually, and you see that you hear the same brushing of it as it's reloading itself. So that was Lego's turn, and as a bonus action, you see the big backpack in his back. The top of it just, and you see just a large cannon aiming the one at the left. And as a bonus action, he will use Eldritch Cannon.
He's got a railgun.
Force Ballista.
Ugh.
Does a 16 hits that little bitch? It does.
Yeah.
For 10 force damage.
Nice.
It is not only for the looks.
Fair.
But now it is the Wyvern's turns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you see that it's going to take one of the members and it's going to try and kill it. He will first attack with his bite for a 14, and this one, since he's a commoner, it will hit for a 15 damage. And you just see this member just getting bitten, and the large fellow continue to move, and the sting. Let me roll a d3 because the only one. No, everyone's in my range, so I will roll a d4 to determine who will I strike first.
Does the commoner get an attack of opportunity?
The commoner is actually dead.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, insta death. Like,
I was
not
like,
even a chance.
maybe
He was eaten
maybe
open.
he could just like go with his straw, like, "Nyeh," and like maybe get a 1 hit.
With this sharpened straw.
Yes. I mean, I
So
even
2, it's gonna be Isk.
Oh no. Oh no.
And the
Time for
second
that
one
train to pay
going
off.
for Isk is a stinger of that wyvern. Going for a 12, so it does not hit. So you have your new bracers on, and you're just like putting your hand in front of you, and just when the stingers try to strike, and it's mostly the strength of believing that it will not eat you, but it is. You see the force field just going there, and it's like and you're really happy, like it's working.
It's working.
But that was the first wyvern. Let's go with the second one.
Bring it on, baby!
So 1, 2, 3,
She's
4,
drunk on
5,
power.
6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
and
they're
this
really
one
coming.
Fucker.
is going to attack because they have 80 flying movement. So that's why they're moving that fast and still attacking.
Doobish moving.
So the first attack will be also a bite for Aaron. 11, not working because our elven boy
No,
is too
baby.
quick on his feet.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the stinger is still coming up your way. For a 25, so give me the DC 15 Constitution saving throw, please. And it does
Ugh.
not work. It does not work. Sorry,
No.
the poison damage is gonna be hard.
Oh, motherfucker. Wait, so Aaron is not with his wild shape, or no?
Nope.
No.
Wait a second.
I feel like you're going to do absorb energy.
I will do absorb energy because
I feel like it's a
ouch.
good plan.
Ugh. Okay, so the 26 is halved.
Yes, the
So
26
23.
23 damage coming up your way, little boy. So, that was the Wyvern's turns, but now it is our friend Luna's turn.
I'm gonna fuck shit up. Technically, am I in melee with anyone?
Nope, but yeah, you are threatened by the thing because his stinger and his bite have a reach of 10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I pass to go up the stairs, the wyvern would get me anyway.
This one is threatening all the zone over there, so the left one would be considered, but you could try to go there if you disengage to know if you don't want an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you can just disengage. All
That's
of
what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'll disengage and 1, 2, 6.
Do you want the zoomies on that?
Yeah. Zoomies. I was thinking like because I use my bonus action disengage. I don't want to use my action for that. So another 1, 2, 3. Okay.
6.
That's fucking worthless.
So that would be your movement. You
Yes,
can
but
also
I'm-
take an action to move up another 60 feet, or try to shoot something.
No, I'm a shoot something because
Alright.
I'm scared for Aaron. No, you know what? I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm gonna cast blur on myself
All right.
because I'm gonna need to fuck shit up later
okay.
on, and I have a plan for you. Don't worry,
It's
I have a
okay.
plan. So
Click
that's
on it, please, so you will
Yes.
have her in chat. And will this be your turn, Balin?
why does it say second level? I don't want to be at second level.
All right.
Why does it say second level, motherfucker?
Uh,
I'll do it in a second. I don't know why.
Cool. No problem. So it is now Aaron's turn. Oh, you're badly injured. Oof.
I am indeed. So. Okay, fuck it. I have to do this right now. I will use my bonus action to cast Guardian of Nature.
Guardian of Nature.
And I
So
will
what does it
take-
look like for this, since it's the first time you're
Yes.
casting it?
Basically, all you see on Eden is his skin starts to morph and taking a bark shape. His hair starts to turn into vines with leaf. And the wood around him starts like to move and with some vines around.
All
I'm
right.
a majestic tree.
Nice.
Good.
And I will
That was a bonus action, right?
exactly.
Cool. Still concentration.
It is, yes. But it lets me do all con save at advantage, which for the poison and concentration will help a lot at this point. And I will attack with Primal Savagery.
Cantrips.
Yes, the one
Do
in
it.
front of me.
All right.
And because it's a spell of wisdom, I get to attack at advantage.
Yes, indeed.
Good thing.
And 19 hits.
Yeah.
All right.
7.
Good. 7 acid damage coming up
Oh.
the way of this wyvern.
And I also gain 10 temporary hit points.
Yes, you can add under your HP. There's a plus
yes.
temp. You can add it there, and it will subtract automatically. Because we love Foundry.
Yes.
So next, let me apply the damage on this little fella. Here you go, 7 damage. So, after these, it is the one that received the 2 shot of our captain, and it's going straight for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I missed one. It's there. And it's in melee with him. So, let's see what it's gonna do to our friend Lacos. Oof! The bite will hit for 7 damage. And let's see if this stinger hits. 16 with hits. But you see, at the last moment, he seemed to be stepping on the ground, and there's just something in his knee piece of his armor just projecting into the air, and just like a blast of arcane energy, he cast shield on himself, and the arcane shield just blocked the way of the wyvern for the stinger, but he still suffers from the bite, and he said, "I'll need help over here," and this will be his turn of the wyvern. And now it is Isk.
Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna cast a lightning bolt.
Alright, in which direction?
I don't have my thingy to show me. I want to touch 2 of the wyvern. You know, I have it like this. Like this. So I want to touch those 2 wyverns. Well, technically I touch 3 of them.
Let me see, because there is something about lightning bolts. 5E, thank you. Because I see it in the box, but I'm not sure, just to be sure. Would it have to come from...
You, I think, yeah, it comes
out
from you.
from you. It'd have to come
Out
out
from
from
me?
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to move around. And
Yeah.
sorry
in that
about
case,
that, but around me, 15 feet is difficult terrain. For your
Yes.
enemies, sorry, just for your enemies. So
Sure,
friends
For
are,
your enemies.
friends are
good
good.
to know. So, if right now, if I move, do I give a attack of opportunity of the one next to Aaron?
Of both, actually.
It's not only if I.
Yeah,
leave.
yes. If you move from the one next to Aaron, you would have one, but if you stay inside the vicinity
second
of the
one.
other, everything would be fine.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to make sure.
You get this. We believe in you.
Can... Okay, because technically I could just move around and go behind it to touch 3 of them.
You could.
Okay, we'll do that. So I guess the other one's gonna have an attack of opportunity on me.
All right. So
Let's see if it works first.
let's see if he attacks you. Okay, here, and he will do so for a 23.
Guess what? I'll cast. Technically, I'll cast shield.
All right. Just to let you know something.
Yeah, go on.
If you're casting it during your turn, shield will
Oh,
count as the
right.
spell you can cast per turn.
Right. Okay.
It's not during your turn when it's the
Yeah,
other's turn,
no.
but when it's your
I
turn,
get
that's
it.
why there's specific rules on that.
I get it. I have a decision to take right now. If otherwise, I'm gonna stay there, but I can just take the attack and stay there, or shield the blow and be able to move at the right place. I'll do the second. Use my shield and have a nice placement.
All right.
Let's do this. Let's spend shield. Alright.
Yes.
So it's gonna be short, flush, but should be alright.
So you're moving in position?
No, I can't because yeah, I'm moving in position.
Because you received the attack of opportunity, so yeah.
Yeah. I blocked it. Okay. Technically, if I move 10 feet away, I'm still in its range, so
It also have claws attack that have a 5 feet reach, so both are threatened.
Okay. I'll keep close to them. Alright, that would be it.
So that was your movement. Do you do anything as your action?
Yes, I'm gonna do. Technically, I could do shocking grasp
Yes.
if I. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Shocking grasp the shit out of it, and 25 hits for sure.
Alright. Again, apply the damage. There you go.
Alright. So, as you are, and it doesn't have a reaction, so you just try to move in position for your lightning bolt, and miscalculation, the stinger from the thing is coming up your way, and you rise up your shield before getting hit, and you continue running out of energy that you can focus at the same time in the same seconds. You turn your back and you go shocking grasp, and you grab it on the side of the tail, and you just see the wyvern next to you. So it doesn't attack, have a reaction until the start of its next turn. So it is now the wyvern turns here, and it is going for this little guy over there. Both of them. Bite.
I think he might be good.
He good. Let me check on the commoner. Yeah, the first attack was on the bandit, so yes, it doesn't hurt the bandit. It's not a bandit, I just use it for different tokens. And let's see, he's using the stinger on the commoner.
Oh, no.
The commoner's gonna do like,
Oh no.
Man, that poison hurts.
yes, and the commoners have 4 HP, so he is
dead.
dead. Jim.
He explodes into a rain of poison.
Into a rain of poison. Dirt, it hurts. The wyvern turns. We're back to Dawnbringer.
Fuck shit up, man.
Just notice for you, the wyvern in front of you actually is getting electrified, so it doesn't have any reaction. If you want to move on your.
True. Alright, so I gotta decide. Do I go help Lakos? Because he's gonna need it. I got a tank for the party. So someone else will go.
save Aaron.
Yeah, pretty much. I
Eren,
get it, Meg. I get
Eren
it.
has a lot of blood mixing with his bark and vines. Just
I'm
Yeah.
just
you know.
ASMRing that
2,
shit,
3,
you know?
4, 5. That's in range. There you go. Yep. And we're gonna Thunder Gauntlet. And a 1.
It hits
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Boom.
for 7 thunder damage, unleashing your fists.
Yep. Well, on the bright side, now he has a disadvantage against anyone but me on his next attack roll.
Yeah, boy.
And I get another Thunder Gauntlet, so
It hits also.
boom, boom.
14, baby.
That's it.
All right. So was that your turn? Do you do something as a bonus action? Because I might say your shield is not out.
That's true. Yeah, I will activate my fancy energy shield.
So what does it look like when it's the first time you're using your new function on your armor?
I'm first time using a lot of functions on my armor. So since I am right-handed, my eye shield is on my left arm. Basically, the plates of the bracers unfold once, then twice, and then what looks like an oval shield that is pretty much past his hand and up to his shoulder, just and just glows and
Nice.
crackles a bluish, kind of light bluish, like all of his energy and his crystals.
Nice.
All right. So was it your turn, Don?
That is my turn, yes.
So Lakos being in melee with the guy next to him. Let me see what he can do. He will. Oops. Yes, this Lakos, please don't be a dick. All right.
If you're gonna be a dick to our enemies, not
Yes.
to our DM.
Yes, please.
He will cast on himself as an action. Protection from poison.
Smart
My
man.
dude. Burger.
And as a bonus action, you see the cannon in his back shooting, but it's in melee, so it will have disadvantage on his attack. 4's ballistic. 16 still hits, and it is 12 force
Nice hit.
damage.
Nice hit.
And he's like, I said hold of my ship! And it's going to be the Wyvern's turn. This one. And this one. Oh, okay. It is the one next to Isk. The one next to Isk is going to move. The crackling energy stops and it's just going where it can actually hear. And he's going to claw our Isk friend. Actually, it's going to be the stinger for Isk. Yeah, it would move there. But you don't have any. You don't have Warcaster, are you?
No.
So you can't do cantrips, and you can do an attack opportunity with it. So, it will try to stinger our friend Isk with a 12, and her 23 actual AC just against the Arcan field that surrounds her. But it's going to be a claw on our Luna friend.
At disadvantage,
At disadvantage.
because I am blurred.
You are blurred indeed. For an 11.
Yes.
So,
There we
so
go.
It's trying to strike and it's just. You're fading out of existence a bit and it's like.
Fuck you.
Yes.
You can't touch it.
And it's like. And this is it for this wyvern, but the one next to it will try to attack our friend Aaron with his claws. At disadvantage because it's been hit by the Thunder Gauntlet.
Yeah, boy.
For 10, so it doesn't hit her.
Ah.
Elephant boy, still quick on his
Yeah.
feet. And just remember, you're at half movement when you are in your second level of exhaustion. But the
Man,
stinger is coming for Dawnbringer.
Well, yeah, that's a standard. Not
Yeah.
all right.
Don't touch my man. Ooh.
No for a 9. So it stings with your brand new shield. It's just like it's trying to hurt you, but it doesn't work. And we're in the middle turn. We're gonna go. It's gonna be the bandit over there. He's going to bonus action disengage and walk into the energy coil. And you hear it is a orcish fellow, an half orc, and you just see the coil, and you take a shot at it and just die, motherfucker! He seems to be hangry. I don't know why.
I wonder.
I wonder.
It hits. Just hits. Let me confirm. I think it's 13. Yes, it's whoa. It doesn't count properly though. It's supposed to have a +1. So it would hit with a 13. So electric coil. No, it is already written. Remove it. So damage.
Oh,
Ooh, we
So
gotta
a
get
lot
on
of big
that.
dice there.
Yo, I need to get me in there with some sneaks, man.
You'll die. And it is now Luna's turn.
Yes.
But you see now the coil have to recharge right now. And it's recharging.
Okay. 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 So I'm gonna shoot the one that's after my friends.
Here?
Yes. With my brand new crossbow.
Yes.
Yes, queen.
The thing is, you would attack with disadvantage because you're in melee with something.
Is it? Oh, I'll bonus action disengage. I wanted to do it after, but that doesn't really change anything.
All right. It changed a lot actually in the order that you're doing things.
Yeah, I know, but like to me, it doesn't change anything because I would do it anyway, and I'm still in range.
Yeah.
So, 20.
20 hits, so you can do the sneakies.
Yeah, buddy.
For
Nice.
a
Is he
total
within
of 13,
someone?
28 damage.
He's within like 15 or 10 feet of someone.
It's in 5 feet of someone.
No, I know. I'm thinking about my whales of the grave.
15 for the one on top
Yeah,
and
eh?
25 for the other one.
Fuck.
What's the range for yours?
It's they have to be 10 feet of
Oh.
the one that I hit.
Nah, too far.
Yeah. Fuck. But still.
Let me. Okay, good.
Because there's 10 feet in between them, but they calculate as 15.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of the first creature.
30?
30.
Oh,
man.
then fuck me. I'm gonna get the one that tried to attack me and is close to Isk with my whales of the grave.
All
Like
right.
a motherfucking rock star.
Whale of
Yes.
the grave. So.
Also, that 9 applies to the other one too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I know, but I'm saying it out loud because I'm excited. It's like one of the first time I gets to use it.
All
It
the
feels so
damage,
good.
baby.
So
Ah!
you just see Luna. Actually, it's not a bow anymore. She just start running towards the coil and take out her crossbow, and you see the electric going straight to the target. But at the same time, as you remember, you hear a little going with the whispers going of it, and it just and you just see the tendrils of black energy wrapping all the target that she hits first. But the other wyverns, you see also all the like small corpses in a wave going towards the second target, like and it goes to the second target as well, and the dark necrotic energy wrap around the second target too.
Oh my. I'm excited. This is a good time. All right.
Not for
I'm
Aaron.
good.
And it is now Aaron's turn.
Ah, you're doing good, Boo. Ugh,
Okay. Just. The disadvantage on his attack, is it until your turn?
The disadvantage
Don?
on his attack?
Yeah, on the one next to me that Dawn gave him.
The disadvantage from my effect is until my next turn.
Okay, so it's still on right now.
Yep.
Okay.
You want to risk the attack of opportunity?
I'm calculating.
Damn boy.
Should I stay or should I go? I'll risk it.
All right. You will try to go with the stinger on our friend Aaron. Here it is. It is weak, but still living. So feature disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah,
disadvantage
that's
would
pretty
be-
bad.
Yep.
Yeah, no, well,
My
First one's good.
man.
So you see the punch from it is still distracting and is emanating waves towards Dawn, so it doesn't. The wave just repulse the stinger, going out and just going out over the way.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do as an action?
I will shoot it with my bow.
Damn, getting the bow out.
Yes.
it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I was like, I'll take my bow prepared just in case, because like we're in the sky, so we're gonna get attacked from the sky, so I need range.
It's fair. Smart.
And it's dex, so I can attack with advantage.
Indeed.
Yes, baby.
Some nice rolls.
Yes,
Oh,
22.
That's
Minimum
less so.
damage.
It's still 5.
For a 5 coming up her way.
And no, that's it. I don't wanna. My spell slots are so precious. I can't use them.
That's what you get when you revive people. Whoa, without spell slots.
That's my turn.
Alright, so we'll go with the Wyvern with our friend. Lakos. And it's going to try to strike again. Come on, come on. Oh my god. Why you're bugging now? Alright. So it's going to be first claws. 21. And he's like and he suffers the damage out of it. The claws are ripping from the side of his ribs. And then the stinger. Oof.
Ooh.
And sadly his shield won't do. He's going to do his constitution saving throw. He saves, so half damage, and with his protection from poison, it's actually
Even less.
quarter damage.
Yeah, boy.
Good, good. Good.
Oh,
good.
okay.
Quarter damage, so 5 damage. And 6 here. He is badly injured. I need support. And you see that he's keeping his hand on the wheels to keep everything stables. And he's actually gonna have to do a driving check. Because getting attacked with everything that's going there. /R 1d20 plus 6. Okay, so it's still a plus. Okay, he's good. He's good. 28.
I sure hope.
And we're going for Isk turn.
All right, so I'm gonna move towards this bad boy right here, and I'm gonna cast my lightning bolt.
All right. There is still a 20 feet, 10 feet for the increment because there's a second floor. Because you want to go, you want to shoot only him. Oh, sorry, I moved everything.
No, I can technically I can shoot all three of them.
Put your area, please.
Yes. Blah, blah. Come on. Come on.
It's gonna thread the needle.
There.
True. And it is in a diagonal upwards, so everything's fine. So 3 of them.
Yes,
are going to-
baby.
So this one fails.
Mm.
This one fails.
Ooh.
And this one
And that one.
No, it doesn't
No.
succeed. They're not real dexterous. They're fast with
Yes.
the wings, so deal me the full damage, darling.
Oh, just a moment. I think I have a thing that as a dragon threat that I can do apply more electric damage.
Mm-hmm. You can click on the feature if you want to.
Is this? I don't remember anymore. Well, I guess I
Elemental
spell it too.
affinity.
Yeah, dragon. You can add. Come on, come back. Yeah. There. It's gonna be there. +5.
Yeah, you add your charisma, so
Ooh.
you're +5 to the damage. Let's go.
There you go. All right. Let's
Just
do
a notice
this
for you.
then.
It would also have applied if you have remembered me on your shocking grasp.
Yeah.
Could have.
I didn't remember at that time, so sucks to be me.
Hey, you remember now, so everything's fine.
Woo! Yes, girl.
Oh.
So I'll have the +5
Holy
to
mother
that.
of God.
We
39.
call that a pro
3.
gamer move.
Yes.
All right, and yes, indeed, it injured a whole bunch of them. Let me just check it out a bit. Something for this one. So this one is here, still up.
That was a total Kamehameha. Like he destroyed.
Everything in its path.
I'm a firing my laser, bro.
Yep.
And here it is. These 3 are now injured. Is it the end of your turn, milady?
It could be, yeah.
All right. So it is now the one up there with the coil and with everything that happened, just going to fly upward above the ship and go strike down on Isk.
Yeah, you just landed a target on your back, not gonna lie. But it's okay.
All right.
So first attack is going to be the bite for 14. Does not hit. The new thing with your bracers. You're really glad you have it now. But then comes the stinger for 26. So you're going to give me that 15
Ouch.
Constitution saving throw, please, milady.
Yes.
15
Woo,
does just hit,
15.
so you suffer half damage on the poison.
I think I have
Because-
advantage on my saving throws now, right? Or what does it do again? I have a remember
Advantage.
not advantage. Is it a +1?
The Cloak of Protection, yes it is.
Yes, it's a +1 on my saving throws too.
Did you
so-
equip your Cloak of Protection in your inventory?
Yes.
It's supposed to have applied.
Mine had trouble for a while. So
I had
it
trouble
might
for a
be-
while? Okay, mine
Yeah.
did not apply. Constitution, you have a +3 and you're proficient, so yeah, everything's fine. So you're technically having a 16, but either way, you succeeded. So,
Yeah.
it
It's good
is.
'cause
So you
ow.
suffer half of this, so it's still 13 poison damage and 11 piercing.
Okay.
And
I'll
we're
apply
back
this.
in a new turn.
It's okay, she's tough now. She doesn't give a shit.
Dawn.
Yeah. I'm gonna risk the attack of opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 would be when I'd get either the stinger or the claw from this guy.
Depending on he's waiting for you and he sees that your string going forward, so he's going to
Yep.
go with the stinger.
Yep, yeah, I'm sure he is.
For 17 does not hit in the
Definitely
back of your
not.
plate armor, and you're just running towards the target.
And now if I measured my shit right. Nah, you know what I'm gonna do? At which point from here, I'm out of range of both the other. No, I'm out of range of both the other guys. Perfect. Because I'm gonna cast magic missile at level 2.
Ooh, all right. Which one are you aiming?
The first one's gonna go to the guy that just tried to opportunity attack me.
All right. So here goes. You have to decide your target because for all your missiles.
Well, it's basically 2 for him and 1 for each of the other ones.
All right.
So the
roll me
first 2
second
will
one.
go to that guy. So
Ooh.
that's near death guy.
So, and let's see if the 5 does the job. Does it do? Does it do? It is still near death. Oh my god.
Well, that remains that my target is the other 2 because
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
trying to take all the hate. So that's, let's say, the guy above, and then the guy below.
All right. Coming out of your wrist, all the little missiles. And is that your turn?
I've got 1 more movement left, so I'm gonna into threat range.
All right.
And that is my turn. Yeah, that is my turn.
All right. So it's now Lako's turn. Lako's being on the wheels. Let's see if you have anything else in his pockets. All right.
Someone should really go help him.
I'm on my way, slowly, at half speed, but you know.
That's why I'm trying to take the aggro from all the other ones.
And you see from his, there is a large chest piece in leather, and it seems to have a little pop up out of it. And you just punch on it, and you just see a large web trying to go around this target.
Ah, web. Good choice.
Yeah, I like it.
And it failed, so it falls. It was flying, and it's now falling on the deck. And now, the target is restrained.
Yes.
The creature by the webs can use an action to make a strength check against a spell. Alright, it's gonna try on its turn. It's like, and you see that he's grabbing a potion in his belt. He's drinking it as a bonus action. Alright. I'll do it myself. And he will back. He'll back to injured. Alright. So now it is. Oh, let me see. Does it cancel anything about that? I think so. Where are you? Protection from poison. Yes. Oh no, it is not concentration, so it's still working.
Yeah, baby.
Alright. So, after the Lakos, it is the Wyvern's turn. This one, next to Isk, is going to claw Isk, but will stinger Dawn. Claws on Isk. 18 does it hits.
If I have 18 AC, I guess so,
Yes,
right?
it hits. It just hits. Do you do anything as a reaction?
Yeah, I'll shield.
You shield.
I'll shield.
The arrogant shields raise up again, and it's going to stinger. Dawn at 22. It does not. You have 23, right?
Yes.
You little fucker.
He's a big tank
For the
boy.
record, I'm a very tall fucker, is what I am.
You're a really dull fucker. So you see the stinger, and this time the stinger goes straight to your face, and it's just your energy shield repelling, and it's like,
Yeah, there's a little going on right there.
and you see the wyvern.
Get back here, you sack of shit.
Here. And it's now the one over there that is near death and is just action dashing all the fuck away at 160 feet away from all that.
I mean, I get it. I definitely get it.
So, after these two, will you consider attacking them or you will leave them be? Well, the one is at 160 feet, so this one is particularly most of out of target from many people.
Yeah,
But the other one is still injustice. Will you attack them or remove them from the initiative?
Wait
wanna-
a moment.
I want to kill it.
Yes.
Yeah, we can reach it with our bows and crossbows.
Technically, I can reach the one very far away near that.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's just that if you're gonna waste spells to do that during the
Oh, those
encounter,
two
because
that
they're
are
just
going away.
the two that are getting
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
Oh
They're fleeing.
no, I want to kill the other one. I want loot.
Yeah,
exactly.
The one above
Even
the
if-
sky.
The one that's attacking Isk.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
look
this
it
one.
up.
The one above the ship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm talking about the two fleeing. Are you considering
Sorry.
attacking them or do I
It's
remove them?
alright.
You good? I thought you wanted to call an end to combat. I'm like, no, I want to fuck him up.
No. There's not a out of combat for the rest. I'm just
Cool.
removing the ones that are fleeing. So, it is now our Luna's turn.
Yes, and I will fuck up the one that is attacking my friend with my new one. Bzzz.
27 hits.
And it gets sneaks.
Yes, roll the
Yes.
You-
six for me.
24.
Let me see. Yes, you have advantage. Okay, perfect. I was just checking if it was threatening the targets, because if it was threatening, Isk is not threatening anybody in melee.
Fair.
But it is not threatening. It is only have to be within 5 feet of it. So the sneakies applies.
With the
And
24.
all right.
Oh, he's near death. The
Do you
fucker.
move on your turn?
No, I'll stay there.
All right. So it is now Erin's turn. By the way, we don't hear
Oh, okay. Hello.
you.
And I will longbow the one that's next to the captain.
All right. You will have a straight check because it is restrained, but it is prone on the ground. So it cancels each other out, so it's a straight check.
Does my advantage go on top of that?
Nope. Like we used at session 0,
Yeah.
it's just a straight check if for any amount of advantage or disadvantage.
Still.
Yep.
So, 22
22.
hits for 7.
7.
And you just hear a about time.
I'm coming.
It's so that you're moving at half speed, so.
Yup. Slowly but surely.
Yes. Was that your turn, the lords?
Yes, because I can't reach him with healing words either. So yeah. that's my
All right.
turn.
You can heal yourself with healing word, by the way.
I know. but very limited on spells, so just for
All right. So it is now. He's going to try to, with the restraint, he's going to still try to attack the one that is driving the ship. He's going to try to bite it. With a 15 would hit, and he's like,
It would have disadvantage, no? Because of restraint.
True.
Come on for a.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh,
First.
yep.
So,
I tried, Captain. I tried.
you see that he's again activating his knee pads, and it's just a deflagration that just blocking the way out of the wyvern. And you have a +5 AC with a shield spell again. And let me cast it here. And I cast it earlier too, so I'll just remove the spell slots. Good. And it's going to use his Stinger again. Ooh, 12 does not hit, especially with his +5 right now. So the Stinger, while it's restrained, like trying to attack twice. Target, but does not hit. So it is now Isk's turn.
I feel like trying something different.
You can certainly try.
I would like to try. Can I do twin spell on Shocking Grasp?
Nope.
What?
Let me check because I think you have to attack 2 different targets with Twin Spell.
Yeah, you can do
Uh,
a quicken spell if you want to attack twice.
You
I'll
cannot
target a
cast 2
second
cantrips.
creature.
Not even 2 cantrips?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Perfect. Then, instead I'll do.
It is a nice try, though. It is a nice thinking, but sadly it does not work.
All right. No, it's all right. That's why I asked. Okay, then I'll do a quicken spell. So I'll do my Shocking Grasp on the near dead creature in front of me.
All right.
But just to make sure of it. Does 18 touch?
18 hits, yes.
Alright, so let's go with the damages. Wow.
+5.
Yes, I'll spend a sorcery point.
So how? You don't have to spend a sorcery point. You spend a sorcery point to have the resistance to lightning damage.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, +5 then.
And with this extra 5, it does die.
Die!
So it's falling on the ground. How does it look like? How do you do this?
Alright, so it's been clawing and biting myself, so whenever it tried to came to attack me and I blocked it, I probably grabbed it right under by his limbs, like, and pull it towards me with my Shocking Grasp.
And it just falling. Right now it would actually falling in. Let me roll a d2. 1, it's inside the ship.
Oh shoot!
Well, there's the net. Hopefully the net can catch it. If it's strong enough.
It's in the ship.
Yes.
There we go.
We're
Yeah,
gonna...
shoot.
Meat is back on the menu, boys.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Perfect. Then.
And it is now dead.
Still
So
have my action
yes.
because I use a twin spell. So I'm gonna help that
quicken.
captain. A quicken spell, sorry. I tried this one, didn't work, so I used a quicken spell.
You would actually have any spells that you have as an action because the cantrip is using your action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use. Let's try that. Ice Storm over the last monster there.
Alright.
And maybe like this.
You're doing it on the one on the ground. You would actually not be able to see this far with the crane in your vision where you're targeting. You're targeting right over there, and it's on the deck above.
Okay, I'll do my guild placement first then.
But yeah,
If-
and it's since it's fell down, it is prone on the ground on the 10 feet above, so you still don't have an eyesight on it.
Even if I move closer to it?
If you
then?
move closer to it,
Yeah.
well, technically this would be even blocking more your view, but you can also, you will have the crane lens, so I will allow you
Well,
to
if
be
you-
able to target it.
But if you want, I can go up the stairs. I still have enough reach.
Ah, yes. If you go right above the stairs, everything would be fine.
Right there. So, there you go.
Nice thinking.
Yes, and I still have the reach. So, we're good.
All right, so dexterity saving throw, and it doing it at disadvantage because. Yep, and yes, it is tucking it. So roll your damage, please, milady.
Sorry, I was making cotton candy.
Oh my god.
Is that one
I
for
mean,
me?
Sweet.
This is the greatest day ever.
And
I can't be mad. It's cotton candy.
I want one. That's all I can say.
I'll make
So-
you guys some soon.
Yay. And it is now difficult terrain in that zone because of the hailstones.
Yes, until the next turn.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going back to Dawnbringer.
All right. Let's see. What are my options here? I have the same issue of not really seeing, but I gotta get over it. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
With your height, you can see it right now, but you still hit all you with your bonus actions.
Yeah, which I don't have any attacks in my bonus action because I have not deployed Suru. But at least I'm on my way. So
Yes, indeed.
that'll be that.
All right, so it's Lako's turn, and with everything happening right next to him, is like, what the hell is happening? And he is going to try. Oh, well, Lakos is here. Oh, well. He is going to. Oh no, he won't do that. Let me just reread the web. The web is flammable. Any 5 cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 to any creature that it started its turn in the fire. Okay. Oh, but it doesn't destroy it. Does it destroy it?
If we're talking about fire, yes, the webs are flammable. Any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in one
Burns
round,
away in 1 round. Yeah, burns away.
dealing 2d4 damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
It would be counterproductive to do so. So he is going to cast Thunderwave.
That's a smart move.
With
I
the
appreciate a
second
good
spell
Thunderwave.
slot.
Oof, that's a good thunder wave.
It does save.
So it doesn't get pushed, but still takes half damage.
Yep. So it
Ooh, that
suffered.
would have been nice damage.
Yes, it would have been, but still half damage. So 9. The vibe, the creature like the claws in the wood. And yes, that would be it for our friend. And it will be our friend Luna's turn if she's back.
Sorry, I had too much cotton candy and it was sticky.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what she
For
said.
real though.
That is what she
Hey,
said.
it was great. I have no regrets. It was honestly I've been dreaming about it for like a month when I was up north. So,
Damn.
okay. So I will move close. Even if I move, it's not gonna do anything, right? I'm always gonna be at disadvantage to shoot it.
The one at the other end?
Yeah.
It's restrained, so you guys a straight
It's restrained,
shot.
but it's prone on the
Yeah,
ground.
so it'd be a straight shot.
Oh, so it'd be a straight shot. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot it then. Bzzzt!
It is stretching the rule a lot, but
Do you want me to do it at disadvantage?
nah.
Or maybe
I'll use
move.
it. So yes, you can do your damage with the sneakies.
Yeah. It sneaks. Choo choo.
Alright.
Ooh.
I'm high on sugar.
So, yes. Was it your turn, milady?
Yes, that is my turn.
Alright. Erin. It is your turn.
Okay.
Will you finish someone with your bow?
Oh my god, that would be something.
That'd be new.
So that was your
Let's-
movement.
Yes.
Right now, since it's prone on the ground, it would have a 3/4 cover from where you are.
Okay.
So plus AC.
So that's +5, right?
3/4 cover, it's +5, yes.
So shoot it real good.
I mean,
Can you reach a little bit up the stairs?
no,
Nice, I
that's my
already moved as
movement.
far.
Oh, fuck, okay.
I'm a slow old man.
You need glucosamine in your life.
Ha, you're making your you're 70-ish years older now.
Yeah.
Living the true 70-year-old life.
He doesn't have any of it. I don't remember the age that Aaron had.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll cast my one and only second level spell. So I will drop concentration. So my skin reverts back to normal. And I will follow on Isk's lead to bringing down the power. Moonbeam.
Wom.
Yes.
We're going which way? We're going up, right? So
Yes,
just
you're
in
going
case,
up.
Put it down
The
there.
two large fan are pushing you
Yeah,
that way.
okay. So I'll put it there. So you can roll your Constitution save.
All right. But well, since now it's her turn, so yes, it will be. So Wyvern, Constitution, it fails. So give me that sweet,
Yeah.
sweet damage.
8. okay.
Is 8 enough? It is dead.
Yes. Go like that and
Nice.
just bring down a ray of blue light on it.
So you're like, salute. And with the air outside right now, it is really exhausting.
Yeah.
Fighting in high altitude.
Yeah, shit.
Well, I'm closer to the moon, so give me more power, salute. I'm so close to you.
I have no idea what you mean. It's nice brisk air up here.
All right.
Refreshing.
And with this little, you just the radiant damage, and you just hear, and you just feel the body leave all the strength and just.
And then I just disengage it right away so I don't burn the ship.
Yeah, good idea.
Smart move.
Because of it burns the top layer, but you see that the ship is thick.
Ooh, yeah.
She thick.
Sheep thick.
And I'll scream, "Are you okay, Captain?"
Yes. Well, actually, you have his mother. Yes. So, we'll close this combat as the large door that I said it was pressurized. It's just like reopen. He's like, everybody down deck. Because right now, before going to break, I'll ask all of you, except Dawn, to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
As I said, nice, brisk, fresh air.
Man, why did I take out my shit? I would have gotten it with advantage.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh wait,
I'm
saving
full.
or
saving throw.
I did. Well, it's the same thing. So whatever.
All
I
right.
have a +1, okay? I have a +1.
Since you're already suffering 2 level of exhaustion, it would be. So
Oh, it's-
Luna and Aaron, you're getting a level of exhaustion from fighting in this high altitude
That's fair.
circumstances.
Man, no,
Level of
another one.
exhaustion for everyone.
Like,
Once
it's-
again at
You're
3.
getting out of breath, like, but you're still catching up, and your training with Dawn is starting to pay a bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose those babies before leaving with the others, though.
And even the captain is going down below deck and moving downwards. And this is where we'll take our break.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make more cotton
Yeah.
candy.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I want to go to the gym and lose weight, she said.
I didn't say that.
You said that last time.
I didn't say that. I said I'm going to the gym. The fuck
Don't
are
have
you
to lose
insinuating?
weight. Just go to the
Yeah,
gym so I can eat
Just
more
going to
cotton
the
candy.
gym, man. I want to be active and healthy. I don't care about the rest.
All good. I just read the words you said last time.
Look. The plan is to go to the gym so that you can eat more cotton candy.
There you
I'm
go.
totally
I
fine
got a
with that.
machine.
Once I'm
I need to make
right on the
my-
target, I'm doing the exact same shit.
It's basically my life.
bought
I
the
work out to
machine.
eat
I
more
need to
tasty
get
food.
my money, you know?
Oh, there's that too.
Yeah.
Eat all the
Mhm,
sugar.
mhm.
So, people, getting ready back. And sorry, Meg, I didn't want to pesky you.
I'm not
If
offended.
it offended. I'm just.
I'm okay. I just want to keep eating cotton candy.
Makes everything better.
Yeah.
Alright. So, let's switch to break time. Be
Short
right back.
rest.
Welcome back, everybody, and we are now surrounded by dead bodies of Wyvern. Because while our Mavericks were traveling into the airship, wild Wyvern appeared. It was, how do you call it? The pterodactyl Pokemon. Aerodactyl? It's Aerodactyl.
Something like that, yeah.
4 Aerodactyl, no. 4 Wyvern attacked the ship. Probably because they were hungry. Hungry? Hangry? Because they probably both are angry and hungry from the situation. But our Mavericks managed to kill 2 of them, but 2 fled away. Well, it was an attack. It was not anything that they were doing on purpose, except for feeding themselves. And it's not they're not used to have a flying target around this kind of a kingdom. So, our Mavericks are now back inside the ship. I'll keep the ship for you to have visual of how it looks like. I just did it before stream. But I'll gather all your character around to here. Oh, we had our Aaron. Alright. Gather up all around the big Manador.
Are
And as
we
you're
bringing
the
the body with us?
They're on the deck. They're like, huh? Would prefer not to have these beasts on their ship. They are poisonous, so I don't want like any leak inside food or anything like that. If you want to use them, you can use it on deck, but I will probably just drop them off if you don't have any use for them.
Their poison could be useful if we can harvest it from your tail.
Yes, a stinger, or at least a glance. If you have any uses for the poison.
You can grab it for yourself. There's no problem with it.
Yeah, putting the tips of the bolts of Luna in it could be some extra damage.
I'll leave you the tails. I'll go grab some teeth, some claws, and probably some scales too.
I want something to bring back to my patron.
For the one attempting this kind of stuff, I will ask for a medicine check, please.
I ain't helping nobody.
Aaron is going back under deck in bed.
Yeah, I take the bottom bed of a bunk bed, and whoever wants the top one, take it.
Ha! I ain't no
I
climbing.
might try it. I have to do it at disadvantage, right?
Yes, you too. No, Iska succeeded too.
Oh.
Well, it's going to be a
10-10.
Wow.
So
I'm a
What are the
Goliath.
fucking-
Iska's working on the first body in second. Sadly, both of you only able to extract 1 dose from each of your wyvern that you were working on. Wyvern, sorry. Wyvern. That you're working on. The rest of the poison leaked out, and you said that it would be maybe in contact would be injuring yourself, so you just like took the leak, but you have 2 doses of wyvern poison.
Do you want to keep the 2 Isk?
Oh yeah, I don't need the poison. I just want the tooth.
Oh, okay. Alright.
You can have the poison.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be useful for you. Anyone shooting or a dagger or whatever.
Or murder.
Yeah.
And just to give me a nature check.
Ooh.
To the one working on this stuff.
Wyvern. Poison. Give me a sec. I don't want to forget it. 2. No,
Hot
not
damn,
21.
Isk. Hot damn.
Okay. And you said
They,
nature, right?
they are my people. That's right.
Oh, well, fucking hell.
A single vial of this wyvern poison cost actually 1,200 gold.
Hot diggity damn.
1,200
1,200 gold.
per
Divide.
vial. Holy mother of God! And I don't know that, right?
Nope. Isk knows. But it does. It is a DC 15 Constitution and adding an extra 7d6 poison damage.
To a shot, that would be amazing. If you're gonna bring down somebody with your crossbow, that would be crazy.
Yo, okay, wait. Added 76 poison damage and DC 15 con for poison. And how many like arrows do I get per vial?
One each, so
One,
it
okay.
is 2 shot.
Imagine of the D6s, sneak attack, that one.
Or we can also keep it to exchange it for your shadow kit.
For shadow what?
The cloak and hood,
Oh, yes.
or
Yes.
whatever else you want.
Whatever else we want. But I mean, like, I don't know the value though. Unless you tell me.
Isk is looking at you now. It could be very interesting to keep them, to trade them up for something else. They are quite valuable.
So it's better if I don't use them?
Well, I mean, you could use them if you want a very specific short shot and you are like desperate or something. But for the price they're worth in the market, I don't know. It's for you. What do you think you can pull off from 1,200 gold piece?
1,200 for 2 vials?
Yeah, is your shot worth that price?
I mean, my life is not worth that much, so no.
Your life is still more valuable than that. than that, though.
200. She's not listening. She's like seeing dollar signs because she's seeing all the things she can buy.
Well, just saying, don't use it too quickly.
Don't think. I'm just gonna take a small bit of like fabric and I'm gonna wrap it around the vials just to kind of like really
Yeah.
protect them from any possible shock.
She wrap it.
Just-
She pushed the thing way too much in the vial. The little, just like
Does anyone have like beeswax to close them very well?
We can put him in the bag, in one of the 2 bags, and it'll be safe.
Yes, it's a good idea.
I have bee wax in my stuff.
Nice.
I use it to seal all kind of containers. Or
Could
I
you help
also
me?
only have candles that you can
Could
use
you help
wax.
me seal them? Yes.
Yes, you
Sure.
can have one.
Thank you. Alright.
It will be
I'm a-
1 gold.
I don't care. I'm gonna protect my investment. Alright, 1 gold. And I get 1 beeswax candle.
He gives you like 10 candles. So
Oh shit! That's
just
nice.
in case
Little-
you need any other for sealing containers in your future time.
Thank
That
you
seems
very
fair.
much. Yeah. That's
Or to
nice.
light yourself up sometimes. Not your fur. Not. I'm talking about if you need to read in a specific small spot.
That's nice. I was understanding me immolating myself.
That's the point that I did not want to make.
I appreciate it because it's a genasi kind of party, and I don't appreciate those.
Genesis?
Yes, they can be fire genesis.
You don't like fire genasi? Why?
I don't have an issue with them. It's just they light themselves on fire. But I couldn't survive it,
Oh,
you know? Just
Oof.
alchemy.
Wait till you learn that Eden can also do that.
Do I know you can do that?
I've never done it before, so not
Okay,
yet.
you need to stop terrifying Luna. All right?
Luna, I'm on fire! Luna, help me!
He's gonna be like a spider on fire one day, and she's gonna cry. Like,
Oh my
this
god.
is-
I can actually do
Yeah.
that too. Oh, yes, giving me all the good ideas.
and he has the pirate red. You can see. I zoomed in for you to see the new artwork. Since you missed a few episodes, there's a new heart like for most of the characters over there. So yes, you have
Oh,
a
really?
new haircut.
Who
Look,
has new
that just
haircuts?
means we need more episodes on YouTube so everyone can catch up.
Wait. Did you guys went to go get haircuts without me?
No,
Then-
you have your three. It's the third drawing.
Oh,
Because since if you missed a few episodes, you might be
oh, I was so
behind
sad.
the new heart pieces.
I
Mhm.
was so sad.
And it's like, no.
no haircuts.
I want to
I
do the
would think
makeover
about
too. Makeover.
We'll have an episode of a makeover. So.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's have a spa day.
Makeover, 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 makeover,
I
makeover.
vote that we all sit in like couches and we watch like Is coming in and out of like changing rooms.
And
Oh
you
god,
see, you
it's
see
gonna be
them
like Clone
doors
High all
turning
over
to the
again.
other people like, note. He turns to his crew like, we will need 2 more person to hire in our next stop. So remember that we have to get a human and a dwarf. Remember
Yes.
properly? Yes, sir.
Because we gotta have diversity.
Heck
Apparently.
yeah.
Representation matters.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh,
This is the art.
does any of you look actually weird at him when he like asks for a human or a dwarf?
I just go like,
If there's no people of the same species, they don't tie up together and we have a better crew because they don't think they have something in common since everyone's different.
It also helps with languages for clients and travel.
Exactly, my friend.
Very smart.
Are you asleep?
No, I'm slowly walking to her. Oh, and I'll pick in one of the bags and take the ring of feather falling. I'll go take a nap and attune to it.
oh,
We're lucky no one fell down. Usually these beasts grab people and pull them with them outside.
It's okay. I had a backup plan for that.
What was it?
Calling in a favor from nature for it to send birds to catch us.
I hope it's not too long for you to cast.
No. I'm pretty quick.
Alright. So, after all these little things, thank you again for your help. And next time, try to be just a bit more quick to give me a hand. I know I'm a good pilot, but I almost passed.
I tried, but I'm so slow.
We have our handful, a little. I'm sorry.
Well, one of you could have went to the electrical and moved a bit faster.
someone was in the electric coal.
One of my men did, but they're not the best shots around the realm.
Oh. I thought it took a while to recharge.
It takes a few seconds.
Oh. Thought it would take longer, honestly.
No.
Oh well. The more we know.
Yes. That's like I said, it was not a complaint. It was a suggestion if anything else happens.
It's a good one.
Again.
It's a good one.
So, let's finish meal. Go back to this stew and I'll take. Oh no! We left the pawn this team. The leg. My beetle.
What happened?
Pepito.
It's overcooked now.
Dodo.
How
mean, you can-
unfortunate.
It
It's
would
like
be
chips.
eternally chewy. Are we making a new substance?
Well, maybe.
I'll just throw it to the wyvern to grab on the ground. Well, maybe I have to prepare catapults that are throwing meat at animals coming.
To get
So
them
if
away
they
from the ship.
come, they would just go with their meal and leave.
It could be a good idea if you prepared a particularly pungent bait.
But it would have to be fresh meat all the time. That would be costly.
Very expensive, yes.
I'll think about it. So, and he just goes into chit chat. If you don't have any specific questions,
Not that I can think of at the moment. We probably traveled a lot, but not able to think of anything interesting.
alright. So, you're going to bed. Luna waiting at nighttime to go back outside. Grabbing this little stone of yours. You whisper some things in it, but you keep private to us too.
It's a secret. Haha! You know nothing.
That's correct. I do
Uh,
know nothing.
And since you can all click on long rest, because the rest of the travel is safe. Aaron, you gained back 1 level of exhaustion, but still the same stats at 3/4 HP. And half spell slots. And still, no wild shapes.
At some point they'll come back. At some point.
The cat won popcorns.
He's like, girl, give me that popcorn.
Tugging you.
So aggressive.
Those airships cats, I can say, they take a lot of place.
So everybody with level of exhaustion gain it back. Everything's fine. Well, not all of it for our elven man, but it is now a second day.
Sunrise!
Sunrise. You rise up. You went to bed early with that fight.
Sorry.
Thank you. So you go for the sunrise at the top, and you quickly go back because the hair missing and the wind is kind of cold in the early morning after a night.
Perfect.
Yeah, Don, you're still at home.
Exactly. Perfect. Very nice.
So can I just go grab like a lot of blanket to go back there?
Yes, but it usually works like a cape right now because it's.
Best
Well,
take your cold
technically,
weather gear.
yeah, I was about to say that. I have my gear for the mountain climbing and stuff, so
Everything's fine. There's
I'll
no
go get
thing.
my
It's just that the wind.
ducks.
It's still cold as fuck.
Yeah, so I'll equip myself properly to watch the sunrise in the cold. I'm a baby Goliath. Yeah.
Wow.
Hooray.
For how much time you stay there?
For the time it rises up, and eventually when it's up, to be like, okay, I gotta go.
It's still like you would be being in a cold environment for like around 30 minutes. You're like, okay, I'm going back inside. But you're still not freezing to death. So, the day after, you're going further and further with this ship towards the mountains. You know this, Don, that the mountain chain, do you remember the name of it?
I think that's a no.
That's gonna be a no. I had to go check my notes, and it is not there.
It is a grave of the ancients. The legends from your people is that these mountains would actually be the back of a creature who would have died there hundreds, thousands of years ago. These are the stories that are told to the kids to go to sleep, but who knows? So, you see these mountains in the far distance, and Drenselhoff is the highest peak of Darnakofram. But these are pretty close to it. But there are dozens and dozens of mountains right over there. And there's Lakos that is bringing you, asking you to go back. Lakos, you earned your long rest too, bud. You can eel back. All right. Refreshing from here. So I'll just do it here. Long rest. So everybody, Aaron is barely injured. Delete the wyvern. Did I delete the wyvern? No. Delete. Good. And Lakos is asking you all on ground zero. Point you in the far distance. The coil is back in. It's not outside anymore. And he brings you all in front of the ship. So, as you see, and you see that there are clouds. Not a tempest, but there's a neck. It looks like a blizzard in the far distance. I am not bringing my ship any time closer to this temperature, so I would be landing you. Either you have two choices. I will now activate Darnakofram. Oh, 3-pod is going back on the ground. Darnakofram activating. Alright. So you're now here, and probably by tonight, you will be arriving at the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
I can either drop you in front here, or I can drop you by the water over there.
Knowing the layout a bit of the mountains, as I'd assume I would, which one is closer, offers the better path up?
You would actually have to give me a survival check.
Oh, I was ready for you to ask that. I can definitely do that.
And since
And
you're-
fail it miserably.
But you're born there, so I was giving you advantage.
Whew, thank you,
Woo!
sir.
Oh boy.
That's not much better. It's been a while.
I give you 5 seconds to think about something.
Okay.
Come on, man. You got this.
You mean my flash
Don't
of
you have a
genius?
flash of genius?
Exactly.
So adding a +5 to this.
Yes. To make it palatable.
You have 2 basic details. The way by the water. It's a higher climb. So it would be shorter in terms of time. It would be more difficult to climb up.
Okay.
Going the way by the base of the mountain, it would be longer in travel time, but you would be good for you would be good for travel. It would be less difficult because it's still mountains and climbing up. So, but the way by the water, it is harder but quicker.
Well, I'm going to present that information to my party and look especially at Aaron, who I know is pretty messed up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I can certainly
Well-
speak for my preference, but I know that you are somewhat weakened.
What would be your preference?
The hard master road.
I'm down, actually. Maybe I'll get to see some nice water creatures. Hint, 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 hint.
I'm looking at Luna like, and this is why men usually die younger.
Did you just make a "This is why men die young" reference? Would that be accurate? I wouldn't even be mad.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
To a Goliath and an elf. Like,
I mean,
It says
Goliath
a
don't
lot.
live that long.
no?
No, actually, they live about as long as humans. But we are a
Also,
Maybe
proud
they would
people.
live longer if they didn't go have that kind of ego.
I mean, I also have prepared the water walk, so walking on snow will be easy.
Yeah,
The
but
climbing
still...
part is the
You
difficult.
don't have your white shell anymore.
Nope. So I cannot.
Yeah.
You're still half speed, no?
Also, that I can. I could burn my only third level spell and conjure animals when we're at the base of something, and I could fly up.
No.
But that's.
I
my
mean,
one
if
and only
it's
spell.
just to walk your own piece, I can make you a platform throw.
That's true.
For the climbing part, it would be harder.
Yeah, not for the climbing part, but at least for the walking part.
True.
Yeah, so
Like
we
to
can
slow
make
down
it a
some
little
more.
before he goes back to a normal speed.
Mhm.
And can we tell how long it would take, like with Dawn being here, and days or hours? What are we talking about?
About shorter? In the mountains, it would be, by the long way, it would be 5 days of travel, and by the water,
Okay.
it would be 2 days of travel.
I'm willing to
Well,
risk.
the place that you want to go,
Yeah.
it's back to your clan.
Mhm.
Is it, Don?
Yes, that's where I assume. So yes, that's gonna suck when I get there.
Yeah, so 5 days, it's too long, and your sister is at risk already. We have
That
to
is
go
why I
there.
wanted. It's exactly why.
It's okay. I can ritual cast water walk, so we have no difficulty on the snow, and then use Isk's platform, so I don't slow you guys down.
But about the climbing, I mean, I'm no athlete either. Well, I might be able to use some mm, Misty Step a couple times to help myself, but
Yeah.
If it comes to the worst, I will carry you.
Okay.
Whatever it takes.
I wouldn't want to stall Luna's spot.
Well, during our long rest, I kind of attuned to the nature here, so I could help to find a path,
Okay.
by talking to
Hmm.
the dead people.
Yes, that thing
So,
you do.
yes. Or would it be survival? It would be survival, right? And not nature. Just to make sure I get the right one for
To help
my
him guide
motive.
in the mountains would be a survival check.
Yeah, survival, cool. So I'm gonna change it to survival. That's what I wanted. So
Okay.
yes, the thing I do. Well, I'm in the great conversationalist, so I keep talking to them.
Okay.
So maybe it's gonna make it faster.
So yes, it will be the path by the water. Speed
That's
is of the essence.
right. All right. 90 degrees right, mates. Turn this way. We're going to roll round and we're going to be there by tonight. I'm sorry we could not bring you in the mountains, but the blizzard's making it hard.
I
It's
understand.
alright.
All right.
So, as you are often up in the air, have you ever seen dragons?
Dragons? Well, I have this ship for the past 3 years, so it's not something. It isn't. It's a new thing, but I must admit, I have never seen dragons. I've heard one, but never saw one. When I once went to Airshipping,
Oh, you've been there.
yes, it is another. We go. Well, you see, the engine of this ship is working on a ruby hash heart. So we were
Yes.
needing components, and you see that he's doing a ding ding on the chest armor of done. Something powerful enough to fill the engine, but the thing is that we have to recharge the the ruby hash heart from times to times back in the Ishalagan with Fey magic.
Hmm.
But it's because it is straining a lot of our systems and engines. Being on a smaller prototype should not be that kind of issue. But if it ever happens to you, Dawn, you know where to recharge it.
I appreciate the advice. Thank you.
From an
So,
artificer to another, we need to help. Yes,
what's the strangest thing that you ever encountered then?
the strangest things. It would be actually near where you're going. I already have went up north. and it's a rock. Do you know what a rock is? I'm not talking about the stone. A rock is a gigantic bird from the size of my ship. Close enough. It's eating a lot of creatures that you call whales, and it can grabs it in his paw to grab it and kill it on the ground, or wait for it to die from lack of water.
Oh. And a bird of that size flies?
Yes, because it have the strength that goes with it.
Hmm. I see.
Well, we are lucky. Actually, it is the reason I had to recharge the Ruby Ashheart, because there is an overdrive mode on this engine to make it go faster. But it's draining all the systems a lot, because we were fleeing this beast, because that would be the solutions to do. Flee this kind of creature. Don't have weird ideas about these.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, that would be the weirdest creature I've encountered. But usually, they don't approach much things as big as themselves. They
Logical.
used to go for smaller creatures. Usually.
Quite comforting.
Yes. And you, what's the weirdest thing you've encountered?
I mean, probably the ghost of an evil mastermind or a huge shadow that is very murderous. That's pretty weird.
Shadow, you say?
Yes. Have you seen one?
No. Must
Well,
admit I worked with science, and I tend to work with it for a long time. I first studied in Drenselhof at the World Hammer before everything turns to shit.
Hmm.
But it was only a month ago, so. In my old times, I am now at 83, and my system is failing from time to time. I'm lucky it didn't happen earlier. So, is there anything else? I guess that you all went back inside the ship to talk about
Yes.
that.
Yep.
I know it was a quick travel, because it takes a few hours still talking with him, packing your things. And give me just a second. I
Ooh.
have to make it work a little something.
Ooh.
There's a plan.
A little something, something.
Something, something.
Mm-hmm.
Something dark side.
Something dark side. Something complete.
So, here it is. So, this, and this. It's been a while since I've.
Oh, I can't hear Fred anymore.
Yes, because I'm deafening people and talking to only a specific person. It's been a while since I've done this.
Perfect. Yeah.
Da-na-na-na.
oh no.
So you haven't answered that.
Oh no. Oh my god. I thought you wouldn't. Okay.
I would like it if you massage me more often. Kitty cat. Waiting for news.
Okay. Well, I can't answer, so.
And now people are undeafened.
Ah!
So
Look, we-
Luna would not have that struggle right now. She would have it yesterday night.
Yes.
Yeah,
But-
after she had a little talk. Yeah.
Ah! While you sleep, you just hear that from the top of the ship, essentially. Ah! That's it.
So
Good.
the airship is moving. Like the wind's starting to get stronger. So your new friend, Lacos. Whoa! I just want the token in. Is at the bar of the ship because the winds are getting a bit too strong and he have to maneuver the ship on his own. And he's moving towards the water, and you just go and see that all the engines are slowly turning out and it hits the water. And he goes by himself with you with a small boat that he just drop in the water, and he roll you back. That's it.
That's some
And you,
serious.
at some point, it just took on ice. Like, well, I can go any further. And you see that he's put on some winter clothes too because it's getting freezing for fuck's sake out there. So, I guess it is here we part ways, Maverick.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you. And is there a way to call you back if we want to leave this mountain to go back to Stinkle Withington?
I've been hired for a one-way trip.
Yep. We will have to find another way.
Unless
Sounds
you have
like
a
we will.
1,000 gold worth of Carcilos. I guess not.
Wait a second.
Well, we
Wait.
can always find another mine to do for you, I guess.
Well, it's mostly fuel, the problem. You look like a nice bunch.
Uh,
But we were leaving. We have an appointment in Moldrag.
Thank you very much for your assistance. It is greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
You are a craftsman of high talent, Dawnbringer. Was nice, and a pleasure to meet you all. Aaron, Ish, and Luna.
Safe travels and good wind.
And you too. And you. Going back.
okay.
And as he's going, it's harder the way back. The current is on the other side.
Oh no.
Kind of like
But
when
there's
you're
less
going
weight.
the same
I
way.
am conflicted.
All right, looking up at the mountain. Didn't think I'd be back home after so many years, but well, shit.
You look up in the distance, and Aaron, you have the reflex to look at the ocean, like you said, for the animals. And you only see a really large piece of ice floating. It's moving.
That blue
Give me
thing?
a perception check with disadvantage, please.
You're talking about the blue thing in front of us? Or something else that's just not on the map?
No, not on the map.
Okay.
I will explain what you see about the blue stuff on the thing.
Oh,
Wow.
You're doing so
With a
great.
natural 1, it comes to a 9.
yep.
Well, I will allow everybody to roll a perception check.
Whee!
I will roll perception with flash of genius
Oh
because
God!
I can.
Yes.
Because I can.
Yes. Use that new helmet of yours. Zoom in. Enhance.
Big brain. I know how to look around this territory.
This
It's becoming familiar to me.
this island moving. It is not, since you know how to calculate movements with everything that you're doing with silent stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This island is moving way too fast for being an iceberg.
Is that what I think it is?
And as you're looking at it, you just see that there are specific movements under the water.
Ah,
Sea snake.
disturbances in the water.
And that you're looking at it. Luna, you notice the same movements, but you don't have the thing about the speed thing. And there's just Don looking at it, and he's like, you're pointing at the other to wait a minute and still look at it instead of just not paying attention.
Yeah.
And you just see the island, and you just see a bit of the peak. Because at this point, you see that there's kind of a bridge of ice in between the blue part and the part that you're here.
Mm-hmm.
And you see just a really large mass coming out of the water. And you see a gigantic turtle
Turtle.
coming out of it, but you see that it have a dragon-like
I
head.
knew it. Oh my god.
And it is walking towards the ice and crossing the ice bridge. That seems to be. And you see that at some point, it is not crossing because the ice is mostly breaking under the weight of this creature. But it is making its way.
The dragon turtle.
And you still look at this because it is one of the biggest creature you've seen. Except the shadow.
Fucking shadow.
And it is a large noise before it's going back on the water. And you see that the island afterwards sunk completely inside the water.
Well, good thing he didn't see us because that's a tough fight.
Whack us! Whack us!
I agree, Aaron. That would have been highly unpleasant.
Yeah.
As-
Pretty though.
You were about to say something, sir?
I just said it's pretty though.
Oh, yes. Majestic.
Don, you're looking back at the head of the mountain.
Now that we've settled this, yes.
You lit a large sight coming. Not because of the weight of your armor and all that, but the weight that have on your mind.
The weight of the past, the present, and the future.
Exactly. And this is where we'll end tonight's game.
Ooh, Don's about to go home with a new name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about your name.
No, they don't. And that's
have-
going to require some explanation.
Yeah,
But
you're gonna have
it's-
to explain how you're a hero.
I got a new name from a chief, so it's official. And it's going to be interesting.
I'm
But now I
excited.
have my Rao 1 armor. That's always a good start. With its contingencies.
I'm so excited.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do small round table with the game of tonight. Let's start with Eric. I'm sorry again to put you another level of exhaustion, but it is the thing with
So close, but so far.
oh, just a sec, Eric. We just have the DMAC Cravat that's rating us with 10 people. What's We were closing in
Hello.
on our game 2. We just finished where our crew just had an airship combat with
great.
wyverns.
It's great.
And they killed 2. The pilot almost died, but everything's fine now. We have an elven boy that is really sick and tired. But mostly
done well.
sick. But mostly tired and sick. And when the airship dropped next to the mountains that you can see right now, I'll show you the map of the airship. It's worth the thing.
The deck. Show them the deck.
So yeah, the airship that they fought the wyverns inside with an electric coil coming up at the front of the airship to fight those monsters. But our Mavericks did that on their own with lightning bolts and moonbeams and thunder gauntlets and
Oh my.
dead people arrows.
Dead people.
It
That
was
too.
electrifying.
Dead people arrows.
Dead people arrows. And they finished when the airship dropped them at the bottom of the mountain, because right now there's an actual blizzard up there. And with everything that happened, they took a break at the bottom and saw an island moving, to just see that this island was actually the top of a dragon turtle
Yeah.
that went across the Arctic where they are right now. And I forgot the small detail that I have to describe my Mavericks, because it is the first time that they've seen the blue part of the map up there. It is 100 and 100 feet high. It, like, even with it is at the same height of the mountains, but it seems to be just a large wall in front of ice
It's the wall.
that seems to be not blocking. It seems to be there for a while right now. And there's no life to be seen on the other side. And it is like that for the whole north realm.
Does that mean that there's a Jon Snow in your homebrew?
Well, there's a lot of people that knows nothing. You know, people not in the smart club. Duh.
True. Dummy.
Oh.
Who's not in the smart club though? No one's not in the
I
smart
mean,
club.
people outside the party.
Oh yeah, they're dumbasses though.
I'll tell that to the French crew on Wednesdays.
I don't.
Right.
Technically, Luna doesn't know them, so she won't care. It's fine. Meg does. I care about them a lot.
But-
Luna doesn't give a shit.
But you know then who would be a dumbass? Shadai. He deserves it.
Agreed.
Just saying.
Petty Dawn.
Actually, he's kind of smart.
Yeah, but he's not in the club though.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, you can test it on. Well, I'll test it them on the chest. but-
Trivia night with Shirai and Dawn.
I agree.
Oh my god, yes.
With or without alcohol?
Both.
Both.
Both is good.
Yes.
Good.
The tournament.
So we were doing the roundtable. Sorry, Eric, to have cut you because the beautiful people rate us.
It's all good.
So how did you like it, even with your exhausted and without half your spells and well shaped?
It's interesting. Makes me change my playstyle since I'm like with an handicap, so I have to be more careful of what I do, be more selective of my spells.
you shot with your bow, man.
Yeah, I have
You haven't
more.
done that since the last 40 games.
Yeah, I use it when it's appropriate, and I was like, okay, we're gonna fight in the sky. We might need range, and my produced flame is only like 30 feet, so I need something that's longer.
So yeah,
So I
first
took it
time in a
out.
while you used that bow.
Yeah, when I need to.
Yeah.
So now I look more like a ranger than a druid, but it's okay.
With one attack. One
God,
attack
he
per
be
range,
done.
though.
Yep.
He,
Yep.
he does what he can.
Yep.
He did. He did.
Such a good boy.
So, we will be be continuing with our Mary. How did you like your game?
Oh, had fun. Yeah, even the small talk, the chit chat, or like that big guy. Who's nice.
Nice.
Who's nice.
He's
Uh,
so fun.
I really like the fight. For once, I didn't feel a total loss during the combat. Pretty.
That laser though.
You did so good. I was like,
Oh
"Fuck
yeah. Honestly, it's the first time I was able to use it on so many folks at the same time. It was really
Satisfying.
Nice. Oh,
Three target to fail their dexterity saving throws full damage. Yeah.
oh no, but yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
glad. I'm glad I took one more turn to do my placement. It was worth it.
Yes, it did. It did. And
I'm really
their
glad you
poison
got the
strike hard.
braces."
Yes.
So we'll go with our mag from back north. And now you're going back north in game, but not out game. So
Yeah. Out game, I still have like what, 2.5 weeks? I'm still good.
Okay.
And then I go somewhere where there's still ice in the water, so
Oh dear.
until like July. So that's gonna be great. But I had a lot of fun. Like honestly, I didn't think he was gonna respond. Like
Secret.
I'm talking about my warlock patron, obviously. Like
Clearly.
Yes.
Obviously.
Of course.
Of course. We're best friends. It's great. We're having cotton candy together. But yeah, no, I was like so fucking surprised. And like, I was so relieved that Aaron didn't die. And also that Isk had those bracers though.
Yes.
Like, I started to breathe for the first time. And like, I had a contingency plan for both of you guys. Like, that's why I
All
wanted to
these
be like,
contingencies.
well, yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay like far away enough that I can shoot anyone, but close enough that I can run back and have my fail safe. You know.
Health
So
potion.
I'm glad. No, not even with my new feet. I'm not gonna say it out loud because it's a secret too. Because it's fun. I like
Keep a
secrets.
surprise. Let's say.
Yeah, it's nice. No, you're just like surprise, motherfucker! I can do that now.
Pew, pew, pew.
But you and my new toy. I got to use my new toy. And Wells of the
Yeah.
Grave. Ah, oh, that was so good.
Oh, this DPS.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
hilarious.
In one attack, you did 24 plus 9. You did 33 damage. In a single shot.
Didn't I do more with the whales? Because I did like 13 damage with
No,
the
that
whales.
you did 23 plus the 9
Okay.
necrotic damage. It was
Okay,
a
okay,
low
okay.
damage roll, but it was
It's still good.
Oh, no, wait, you're right. You did 28 plus 9, so it was 37.
Yeah.
I don't keep track with Foundry because Foundry do it
course.
for me. So
Yeah,
I'm just
of course.
enjoying pressing subtract HP.
Of course. Let me look it up. I'm curious
It's
now.
so less exhausting.
Yeah,
than
so much
doing it
less now.
by-
I did 9 with whales, 15 with sneak attack, and 13 with the crossbow.
Okay, that was good.
So
Sounds
28
good
plus
to-
9. 28,
I
20.
remembered.
Yeah, 28 plus 9. Yeah.
Well, glad you liked your game. And you
Yeah, it
need
was nice.
DPS.
God, I love my toy. It's great.
Yeah, B. And we will finish with our birdie boy.
So setting aside the combat, a bit of a quieter game for me, which is funny to say because quiet is kind of the standard. But we're getting ready now. Now it's gonna be the big stuff. I'm bracing.
Well, I don't think Don talk a lot about when he have problems. So
Nope, that's exactly why. Quiet is exactly what was to be expected. Quiet and commenting about other things.
avoiding working on issues.
Very, very healthy coping mechanisms. Not
Not.
Yeah.
exactly.
And on my side, I had beautiful fun playing this Lakos, this Minotaur Artificer. This was a sweetheart, but well, he thought that he was talking about replacing crew members, like it was talking about like
Management.
management.
Like spare parts. It's like we're gonna have to replace 2.
He have a pretty pragmatic point of view on doing stuff, and he's old, so maybe he got too accustomed to losing people. So
Oh.
we shall never know.
It's too late. He's gone.
Nah, I wasn't nosy enough on that side. Sorry.
I mean, he might die, so it's good we didn't get too attached.
Yeah, there's a war coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I really love my game too, and it was fun to design the ship, the map. I was like, I want to get the view of what they're seeing, like with the the grass part and all that.
Yeah, I realized I thought it was interesting. Like, oh, it's not only water background, so that way you can understand it's floating over something. It's not just a ship over the water.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Mhm.
And like doing like the all the nets on the side, all the little craft, all the details, the pressure door,
It's
the
nice.
submarine, this
I-
airship submarine.
I almost felt so for a moment there with the nets around.
So, that was pretty much it for tonight. So, are you playing in any games of our friends from either Poignée de Pièce d'Or or On Start Summary soon?
Not this week, as like there's a couple of like party happening this weekend, so I'm having a social life instead. I'm sorry.
Damn.
A
Yeah,
social
no.
life. My
Yeah.
goodness.
I'm getting out of my home, so not this week, but probably on next week. Probably have some other events.
All right. So, by the way, in our for the people in our chat, our Zeven or Bert is actually streaming too. If you want to go take a watch, it's been a while since we talked about it, but he's a great fellow to see gaming. He doesn't show his face, but still.
No, you have to come here for the whole experience.
All with the sound.
VIP.
Yes.
So, with that, we have next Wednesday our French campaign, and Call of Netherdeep is coming pretty soon. We will have
Yes.
Mary here and Bert in this game.
Yes.
Just a little spoiler: there's a Minotaur, a Goblin, a Kobold, and a Himbo.
And they walk into a bar. I'm
And they
sure
walk
it'll
into a
happen.
bar. Guess
We'll have to
who's
figure out what
who?
the joke is, but
There's
Yes.
one somewhere.
Guess
one.
who's who?
Yeah.
No.
yeah, exactly. Guess who? Who's the Minotaur? Who's the Goblin? Who's the Kobold? I mean, the Kobold we
Kobold
get
is
because
you.
you said.
Yeah.
And we don't see them a lot in we don't see them in chat, Zan, most of the time. But Ghostfig is one of the other player. So yeah,
Should be good.
a little mix with the Oddities D&D that you can see
big.
every Sunday at 7.
Yes, I believe. It's like 6 Central, so 7.
Yeah, because Jason is in
Yes.
Manitoba.
I think Jason and Chuck are central.
Yeah, they're on the other side.
Exactly.
Of, the Mordor. That
But
is
yes.
Ontario.
They're awesome. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be like our first crossover
First
for realsies.
crossover.
Yes.
Half and half.
Yes.
Are you doing it in English or French?
We're doing it in English because I want to use what Matt Mercer and all the beautiful writers used in this amazing book that is called Maverick.
Precisely.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And I hope I will be good enough to fill all those slippers. Is it called in English?
Shoes.
Or pantouf?
Shoes.
Oh, slippers, yeah.
Slippers
Or-
or shoes. So
You got this. You got this.
sincerely, I read this book every single day, and I practice the voices of the NPCs that you're gonna meet.
Gosh, I have some homework to do.
Good, because I've already got my voice.
because one thing, this dynamic with Call of Netherdeep, there is a rival group that our players gonna meet pretty soon inside the adventure, and will be following them along the way with Call of Netherdeep. There's going to be a game every 2 weeks, so it might be a long project because it's every 2 weeks, but still, I'm the crazy guy who will run 3 campaigns and play on one on Mondays. So, on this, let's see who we can raid. Thank you, Brune Poignée de Pièce d'Or. Yes, it's gonna be every 2 weeks on Tuesdays. So, let's see who will give some love. Give some lovin'. Oh, critical rolls up. No.
Obviously need our attention.
They
Yeah.
obviously need it. Yes.
They need all the support. They have no fan base at all.
No,
They're
They
definitely
are
not
not
the
eating
coolest
tonight
ever.
because
they're
of it, all
absolutely
right?
not 32K person watching them live right now.
That's
Damn
ridiculous.
awesome is what that is.
Fake news.
Oh, it is a special Alexandria Unlimited thing.
That's what Biden
fancy.
wants you to think.
So Matt is playing. I love his imbo personally. Is Divine Soul Sorcerer Dwarf.
That is great himbo material, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So this is no. Zone. Oh, il y a des comptes DD that is.
Oh yeah, true. They're playing tonight.
Make it so.
Des comptes DD. Let's go for the raid. Give them some love. And
Yes.
Raiding
remember,
party.
people, that may your fumbles become epic stories. Awkward. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Let's see.
Woo.